Long day lay low.
Our heroes are captured and tortured for information, prodded and probed by the enemy horde to reveal the secrets of the Tumulti and secure their position as the ultimate species. Will they survive? Will the joining of two new heroes help them overthrow vicious enemy overlords? Will their heroics save the planet? Find out on the epic conclusion to Absolute.
That's right. Find out, friends. Back at today. Link is in the description below. Hey, what's going on? Good stuff. How you doing? Thanks for swinging by. Got quite a few streams going on today. I know of Irene and T Bear from Professionals. I got quite a few of the dudes over there on T Bear or on Irene's channel. They're doing draw stream, so you can go check them out. Christopher John may be joining us if he remembered. That's hence the stream tonight. My good friend Christopher John, who works third shift, so he's hardly ever able to jump in on topic lists. So he, I was like, okay, well, I'll do tonight. I was gonna do Thursday, but there was a scheduling conflict with Ink Spots and Luke because normally they were supposed to do their thing last week, and they didn't. So they're doing it this week. Normally I'd stream on Thursdays because. Well, welcome to Unhinged Entertainment. I'm your host, Jason Bascom, creator of Absolute, co-founder of Unhinged Entertainment, Moonbeam, Nightbeam, not Ethan Beam. But yeah, normally I work out Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, or I try to do a little bit of workout anyway. And that's why I don't like to stream on Wednesdays. And also Irene streaming. Got Irene streaming. I don't really like to overstream Irene. So yeah, or Piper sometimes streaming too. So I know there's lots of other ones, but so, yeah. So, but thank you all for swinging by. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. And Fanta, welcome. How you doing? How's it going, Fanta? Appreciate you coming by. Just hanging around. Yeah. Well, we wait. Like I said, Christopher John may not even remember. He may forget, and that's fine. I won't be mad at him. He's Christopher John. Can't be mad at him. If you are unaware of the man, the legend, the myth, he does have a trading card on the campaign. I should have my campaign. He has this one. Hold on, I have the cards right here. It'll be blurry, but you'll be able to see it at least. He drew it and I colored it. So he's the one who did this one. He did this beauty right here. Christopher John's a great talent. He will be doing something for Frauchi as well. So yeah, I colored it. He did. So Christopher John is, if you don't know him, link is in the description below for his Twitter. So go follow him on the Twitterverse, and you can see more amazing artwork that the man does, as well as some other links down there. You got other campaigns and stuff. You got Pedro just launched Tropical Magics, so everyone go back that, please. I encourage you. I implore you. I got this. Is it upside down? No. It's from the Replicator. Now, I thought, don't worry about that. Nobody's going to see that. I thought I backed like all the covers, and this is a very thin package. So I got to go back and check my backing because I could have sworn I backed like the whole kit and caboodle. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to wait for them. Or, they could be on their way. Maybe they're in a separate package because some people fulfill by tier. But I could have sworn he did it. Yeah, Frege did a cover, and I know I backed that. So remember, he cut towards you. Tell you what, this package nice. I mean, I remember last time he did have like a Hocky was saying last time he had the seal on the actual seal. This time he just popped it right on in there. Sorry about the aggravation. It's pretty loud. Yeah, see, I know I backed more than what I got, so I'll have to check it. Maybe it's, or I just have to wait. Maybe it'll come tomorrow or something. So yeah, so there you go. There's a replicator. Replicator number 3. I have the other 2. I get to read them because I'm busy working on stuff. And then you got, like, I already have this. I have that. You got some prints and stuff there. It's cool. By Rob Arnold. So everybody, yeah, go follow him on YouTube. And you know, check out more stuff that he may have come by. I do believe Replicator 3 was also colored by Bacsko. So you did a good job there. Yo, what's going on, Devil Flyer? How you doing tonight? Good to see you in the chat. Everyone go check out Devil Flyer's ash can that is currently on Indiegogo. Check it out. Back it once, back it twice, back it 3 times a lady. It's not bad. Yeah, so go check out Devil Flyer's game ash can Devil Flyer. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah, good stuff's here. You got Fanta and you got Devil Flyer. You got some good peoples in the chat. I appreciate you guys swinging by. Like I said, I know there's quite a few streams going on tonight, and you could be anywhere. You chose to be here, and I appreciate that. Granted, yeah, I probably would be over at Irene if I was. So yeah, but yeah. Yo, what up, Ace? How you doing, man? How's it going? Is your campaign launched, or is it still in pre-launch? I gotta back it if it launched. I gotta wait though. I backed our good friend Pedro. I backed him, and somebody I wish was my good friend Eric Canetti. I backed him too. I gotta back. So I backed them too. So I gotta wait till I get paid again, and I gotta back Cerebrum by B Rose, and it looks cool anyway. You know, I like B Rose. I did also back Double Flyer, the ash can. I backed that, so that's why I gotta wait till I get paid again before I back almost anything else. Really, I don't want to overdo it. You know, got bills to pay. Sometimes I don't even do that. I back projects instead of pay the bills. So it's sometimes it's unfortunate. Let me see here. Oh, maybe there's DMs or something. Pardon me. I just bought these. I know I say I work out and stuff, but I try to work out. But I just bought these. I'm weak. You can't. I'm only human. Human. Flesh and blood are made. I bought these Oreos. My nephew and I, we were in the grocery store, and we were there to buy stuff for the tacos because we make tacos. He makes the tacos every Tuesday because he knows I have to stream. He knows I got to set up for it. So he's cool. You know, he makes the tacos. He makes good. You know, we use ground beef. He seasons it, and you know, it's delicious. So we were there to pick up the hard shells. We get the the stand ones, the thicker ones, and also the tortillas because we were all out of burrito-sized tortillas, which is what I like. I don't mind. I like tacos, but they are messy. And I got the stream, you know, on top. I got topic lists, whether I'm setting up or if it's Luke's turn. I still don't want to have to worry about too much of a mess. So I like the burritos, and plus you get more meat in the burritos. You get so much more meat. So yeah, and we were looking for water. He wanted to get water. I thought it was down this one out. So we go down the aisle. He's like, "Oh, look, Oreos," which he doesn't really eat all that much junk food, really. I mean, sometimes he does, but I don't know why he even said that because he doesn't really eat that many Oreos. But he's like, "Oh, they got a Java one." I'm like, "A Java one, you say?" So I bought it, and then he's like, looking. He's like, "Oh, they got like a chocolate and marshmallow one." Chocolate and marshmallow, you say? So I bought it. Yeah. So I just had a couple of those, hence the burps. Oh, burpy burps. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm weak. You know, I can only withhold so much. Let's see here. Once my eyes focus a little bit more. Oh, okay. Launches April 2nd. Nice. 24th. See, my eyes are bad. All right, cool, man. Awesome. I'll probably even be ending Absolute by then, before you launch. So, Absolute, the books are at the printer. So I got time in the back, which is good. The books are in the printer. And unfortunately, I did post an update. I did have to, they didn't have the 120-pound paper stock that I wanted for the cover, which is what is on the first book. And it's a nice, thick paper stock. You know, it's card stock. It really makes it feel like like a homemade indie book almost. They didn't have it, so I had to do 100-pound is what they said they had. So, and that's fine. You know, we'll see what happens. I don't want to be like, hey, we'll wait, because I could be waiting weeks or months. I don't know, and I'm not about to do that. It's already late. So I do want to wrap the book up, though, you know, or the campaign up, because we're going to focus on Frog G. Ink Spots and I are going to focus on Frog G. That's what I'm actually going to sketch tonight. I'm going to sketch up some Frog G. Going to work on that. I have the Mike McMahon Absolute USSSN what is it called? Jam piece? Jam piece? This is a jam piece. Mike McMahon did some loose pencils on it, and I went ahead and went in and I'm inking it digitally. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. Appreciate you guys swinging by. Really do. You know, we'll be going until I hear from Christopher John. He works, like I said, he works third shift. Excuse me while I check my messages here. Text message from my friend. Yeah, Whitby. What were we talking about? We were talking about, they were playing some music at work, and it's I just put yeah with all caps. Okay. No, we were talking about, because they were playing country music at work, and anyone who knows me knows I can't, you know, people know me. I'm very picky, very, very picky, man. I can't stand country music at all. I just can't stand it. It's deplorable. I mean, yeah, it was Johnny Cash. Like, to me, he's not. I know he's country, but to me, he's not country. He doesn't have that country twang. You know, to me, Johnny Cash really does not qualify as country. He's more. I could delete this one. I get too many pages open here. That's fine. We'll just open a new page. So they were playing country for like the first half of the day. I do have an earbud that I put in. I listen to music and sometimes some streams. But so they play it. I'm like, fine, whatever. I just put my earbud in. I tune it out. It's loud enough sometimes. It's pretty loud where I work. But and then I went out to the outside of the open shipping, so I went out to the rest of the building, and they were playing Rob Zombie. I'm like, yeah, okay, you know, I prefer White Zombie, but whatever. I'm like, but this wasn't country, okay. And then later on, I heard Passenger by Deftones. I'm like, that's a good song. They're playing a good song? I don't play good songs here. And then right after that, Mudvayne came on. I'm like, why don't they play this station more often? Like, I don't understand. I understand why they don't play that station more often. You know why? Because they hate me. No, and like only 3 people are key holders, and they choose. What is this? Is a weird size. They choose I guess whatever they're feeling that day, but it's just weird because, like I said, for the first half of the day, it was country. I heard that twang. You know, people singing about their trucks and, you know, their trucks. Trucks, tractors, or religion. Like, those are the 3 main. If you are listening to country, play that game right when the song comes on. You know, try to guess. It's just based off the first like couple words. Be like, all right, this one's going to be about religion and God. And I'm Christian. I'm religious. I have nothing against it, but these are like the 3 main categories. Or this one's going to be about the guy. The guy's going to mention his truck, some kind of truck. He's going to mention it, or tractor. There are some that have like 2 of the 3. I don't think I've heard one that has all 3 yet. But then again, I tune it out. So yeah, but I can't do country. It's not my jam. Is Hex Allen in the chat? Look at this. Look at this. We got Hex Allen in the chat. Nephilim Squadron, everybody. You got to back that book. Link is in the description below. Is it? If it's not, I think you're modded, Hex. I don't think it is, because I updated my description to the yeah. See, I updated the description recently, just because people, their campaigns are, you know, adding campaigns and stuff like that. So I updated it, and there we go. Shut up, Jason. Hex is not modded. Add moderator. All right, go ahead and drop your link, Hex, for Nephilim Squadron. Everyone needs to back that. It's cool. It's good. It looks fun. There's also a damn Plegel variant cover. I don't know if you knew that. So yeah, everybody go check it out. Hex is good people. They like Hex. Yeah, not a big fan of country. Chris Stapleton. I know there's that guy that kind of wears like this hat. He's like 20 and he sounds like he's like 72. He smoked like 20 packs a day, and he kind of sounds cool. But pardon me. He's got, I like his sound, but I only listen to a couple of those stuff. I like blues. I like blues. Blues isn't country. Yeah, so I do like the blues. I like funk. I like some funk. You know, I mean, yeah, majority of it is metal that I do like, but I'm very picky and I like what I like. So, oh, the dog's mother is here. Oh man. So yeah, but yeah, like stuff. What? I don't know if you can hear him. Call him the dog. I should just drop the link in the chat so people just come in and tell me what they're saying. It'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it? Yeah. Hey, you're welcome, Max. Hey, what up, Shadowhawk? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. All right. We're going to start drawing here in a second. Just, check out White Dress. I know they have a country rap, which let me see if these help. Sometimes these help. I got to get really close though for these to really work. White Trash Millionaire by Blackstone Cherry. For a second there, I thought it was going to be Buck Cherry or whoever. I hate that band. Blackstone Cherry. All right, I'll give him a canter. Yeah. He said. Yeah, people saying hi. That's always good. Yeah. Hey, Matt Yaki, what's going on, man? What's going on? Let me put these on. These help read it, but I got to get really close, and I probably get really louder. So I got to talk quieter the closer I get, because my microphone is up there. Okay, country is as bad. Is as bad as Western? You mean like Western music? I like Western movies. So bad. They just put them in together. I like countries. Country movies. Westerns. Western movies, I mean. I'd quit on that. I mean, not every Western has country in it, though. You know, I mean, obviously, I like the spaghetti Westerns, and mainly is what it is. My mom loves Westerns. she loves Westerns, so I've seen quite a lot of them. But maybe modern Westerns, they might put it in. But yo, 24 Eyes, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. So yeah, all right. Yeah, everybody talking it up. I struggle. This is what Luke's for. He's playing Dice Teams and Dudes though on Red Valkyrie. Another one that's streaming that I forgot about. So like I said, I'm streaming up against all my friends tonight. It happens though. It happens. Yeah. You keep what clean. Oh, Van Cleef. I've heard that. Why have I heard that before? Van Cleef. Van Cleef. I've heard that somewhere. But yeah, so I mean, if she texts me, I do respond because she's like the only person I really talk to. But I didn't tell her I was streaming either because she knew I streamed last night. And I don't want her to feel like she's obligated not to text or something just because I'm streaming. You can text. I'll do my best to answer. And it's polite of people to assume that, you know, to go ahead and be like, hey, well, he's streaming. I'm not gonna. Where am I? Where am I? Hey, my mug isn't in this. Why isn't my face? You need to see my face, I think. Don't you? I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't need to see it. Let's add a video capture device. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. It's not showing up. Why are you not showing up? StreamYard, you're kind of, or OBS is a finicky mistress. Yeah, it's not showing up. Well, you don't need to see my face. You don't need to see my ugly mug. You know I'm there. You know what I look like. We'll drop the link in. We'll drop the link somewhere else here. It's usually don't, but I don't want to screen share. I'm already sharing my screen. All right. Like I said, I don't know why. I usually have to close OBS and like, although the mic is working, at least I mean, you guys have been responding to what I've been saying, so I would hope that the mic is working. Let's see here. Where are you? There's that one. No, through the DMs we go. What is that? Who is that? Oh, that's the April. That's the art auction. All right, here we go. All right. Anybody? There you go. There you go. Like I said, I think Christopher John might have forgotten, and that's okay. I am not upset at my friend. He's a very busy man. He's a family man. He works third shift, works all day. But we're gonna schedule some funky. All right, so now I'm just laying stuff out for now, like getting ideas together. Like, see, already it's in my head, kind of, but not. I could put that way. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. Did like that. So we're gonna get rid of that. Right. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, I know it was dropped last night. I didn't know if I was allowed to say it, but the great Matt Yackey there is going to be coloring up those trading cards that the legendary Matt Bahr did. If you want to see Matt Bahr work, do his magic, he's over on Irene's channel, so go check it out. But Matt Bahr drew this up, and Yackey said he wanted to color them, and that's awesome, man. I'm humbled. I'm a very humbled man. It's pretty crazy, you know, Yeah, Yaki said he'd want to color him. He already colored the Nefarious trading card. So super dope. I got 2 Yaki, or I'm gonna have 4 Yaki colored pieces. So that's getting cool. So yeah, well, I know Matt Bahr's drawing them, but I'm gonna have 4 Yaki color pieces on my campaign. So that's cool. Pretty excited about that. I got some great talent on my campaign there. Why are you not doing what I want you to do? It is. I'm just blind. Okay. I wanted to curve this in more maybe. So this is kind of how I work. Like I have something in my head, but usually it does not go that way. Usually I change it around so many times while I'm on the paper. See, you can't see much of him. Yeah, I want you to see Froggy. You know, I want you to see him. So let's see here. So we'll do that. He's gonna could be looking like this way. So he's gonna be this out. Maybe like have something this. Maybe do the wrench in his hand. Maybe. He's kind of got a oval head. And all right, so this comes out that way. Bring his. All right. Let me see what you all are. Hey, what up? King Manifesto in the chat. Welcome. How you doing, friend? Appreciate you swinging by. I know you can't see my mug to see. That's probably for the best then. I could put my glasses on and get really close. You can hear me get louder as I try to read who's here. So yeah, welcome, King Manifesto. Appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, Nefarious. Welcome. Welcome, Nefarious in the chat. Hail, sir. Good to see you. Scrolling up. Scrolling up. All right, so let's highlight some of these. Yeah. Yeah, it's a frog. It's a frog. I'm drawing a frog. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, thank you. It's nothing yet, really. Yeah, Hexagon's in the chat. Appreciate him swinging by. King Manifesto. It's good seeing some of my regular deviants. I enjoy it when people swing by. We're gonna. So, oh, there we go. That's kind of cool. All right, we're gonna put that back in there. If anything, I'd be smart is if I opened up. I have the trading card right here. I don't really need a reference for Frog G, but that trading card just came out. It was like lightning in a bottle, like I say, and it came out so great that I kind of want to look at it real quick here. If I can find this. Where are you? Oh, Frog G, where did you go? There you are, Frog G. Yeah, looks the same to me anyway. So, all right, and then there's other eye here because he's fighting. I want him to be fighting. I might have to minimize his head a little bit more. So let's shrink this down. Let's shrink this down. And free transform right here. There we go. Cut that down a little bit. That's why I do like to work digitally. Yeah, I can do this stuff still in paper. You just erase and you redo it. I mean, I could draw the same thing decently well. Yeah. So, and then we're gonna slink. Which way do I want him to slink? I want him to slink that way. I'm gonna kind of slink this way. There's his body is kind of like like that. It's like how his body, like what is that? Like a trapezoid? I don't know my shapes, but so yeah, I filled shapes as a kid. All right, so that would be his leg right here, and then his other leg would come out this way, so his leg would kick down with his feet right here, and draw that be his knee. I'm gonna delete that because I might have his arm coming out, like coming out at you almost. So it'd be thicker because it's coming out at you. So just gotta find the right place for it. There you go. Once you find the place for the hand or the fist or whatever you're doing, you can navigate the rest of it. You know, like that. It kind of just works because, like, if you put it like this, obviously, it's weird. There's his thumb. So, and funny thing is, it kind of follows the flow of that one thing I put in there. All right. Like, Frog G is my one of my ways to draw Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man. My brother collected Spider-Man, but I wasn't allowed to. But I still like drawing him. He's one of my favorites to draw. Him and the Joker. I'm trying to straighten out these cards. Him and the Joker and Batman. Some of my favorites. And Jason, what about women? Yeah, I mean, I like drawing women too, but with women, you don't want to get overly detailed. So whenever I draw women, it's pretty soft and mellow. And guess what? We have the better half of Frog G. Welcome.
Balls.
Classing up the joint as per usual, everybody. That's right.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, man? Yeah, Christopher John was supposed to be joining today.
What happened?
He probably forgot. He probably got high and forgot.
I got stoned and I missed it. You ever hear that song? Dr.
I know I've heard because I got high.
No, there's an older one, like from the 70s or 60s, maybe 70s. Dr. Hook in the medicine show called "I Got Stoned and I Missed It."
Is it a country song?
It's like an old rock song. It's good. It's
good.
good.
Okay. If you say it's good, then it's got to suck.
Dude, you would love Dr. Hook in the medicine show. They're good. They're from the 70s.
I gotta listen to more.
They did cover of the Rolling Stone.
I don't remember.
We keep on getting richer, but we can't get our picture on the cover of the Rolling Stone.
That song.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that song.
Yeah, and they got one called The Freaker's Ball.
I think I remember you talking about them. The funny thing is, like that picture in the Rolling Stone one, I think I heard it like the day before, and then you mentioned it the next day.
Yeah, they have some lyrics that say, "The fags and the dykes are boogieing together. The leather freaks are dressed in all kinds of leather." Yeah, it's great.
That's a little redundant.
Yeah, I know. It's fun, though. It's fun.
No, I'm not saying that.
What's
just
up,
a little,
man?
Just a little redundant. It's just a little redundant. I mean,
it's a little politically incorrect.
No, I don't care about that. I'm just saying.
Me neither. I'm just saying whatever I want from now on.
The leather freaks are dressed in leather. It's like, well, they're leather freaks. Of course they're dressed in leather. You really don't have to say that. It's like, And
the masochist too saying, "Please hit me, and I'll hit you." Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
It sounds like the best song I've ever heard. Never heard.
They got one called "Penicillin Penny," about a chick that gives everybody diseases. That one's good. Acapulco Goldie, about a chick that steals his weed. That's a good song. They got good songs.
That's not good. I know potheads don't like it when you steal their weed. If Sweens ever gets done, this will be CG's third frog. Oh.
No, that's not a frog, I don't think. I think that... Is it a frog or is it like a lizard thing?
No, yeah, that's a frog, I think.
Is it? Okay.
People said, yeah. But the thing is...
Ours makes sense, though.
Not only that, ours was by accident.
Yeah.
You know?
See, ours is for the fans and actually by the fans because Frog G asked you to bought a tier in your campaign, right? And he wanted a Frog G card made up of him. And so everyone loved that so much that they wanted us to do a book. So this is for the fans and made by a fan.
Made by a
fan. Pretty much. It's pretty awesome.
It's the first time I think that's ever happened.
Plus, ours makes sense because what happens, if you read a fairy tale, you piss off a magical deity. What do to you? They turn your ass into a frog.
They turn you into a frog.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's basically a fairy tale, but like Hellboy style. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, there's gonna be magical monsters and
so many awesome villains. So many
cool villains.
Awesome villains.
pretty cool
and
villains.
the
You're
main
gonna be
character's cool.
like, so many villains. You'd be like, we need book 2.
I mean, wait till you see the Baba Gaga.
The Baba Gaga.
Baba Gaga.
Baba Gaga.
That's a real thing too. We looked it up.
Well, Ink looked it up. To be fair,
Yeah.
give yourself some credit, man.
We did a lot of research.
You did a lot of research. Be fair.
This is gonna have Celtic folklore in it. It's gonna have voodoo in it, magic,
Yeah.
fairies, all kinds of creatures. It's gonna have
No, fairies with
gods
wings.
in it.
Fairies with wings, I might add.
Cool fairies, like awesome ones.
Yeah.
And like Grim Reaper, but our take on the Grim Reaper, you already seen with all the eyeballs and the
Yeah, the
bat
eyeballs.
wings.
I put Ink colored it up. Looked great.
Yeah,
That
fucking
page.
great. It's amazing.
That's who we want Christopher John to draw.
Mm.
Yeah.
That'll be good. Let's see, Shadowhawk back. So who do we got in here? Good Stuff Comic Skater. What's up? Devil Flyer. K Manifesto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hex Allen was in here earlier.
Oh, nice. How long you been staying?
Well, it's right up there in the corner, sir. 36
Oh.
minutes.
I thought that was just from when I popped in. I didn't know that was a total time frame. Sorry.
Yeah, it was 36 minutes that it was just dead air, and then you came in, and then it started.
Yeah. Party
Yeah.
always starts when I get
It's no party unless it's an Ink Spots party.
Ain't no party like it. Eat small party. Hey.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I'll give it a few minutes. Christopher John probably will be in here, and I'm like, yeah, a half hour will by. I'm like, yeah, I think you forgot.
He forgot. He just
Well,
fell asleep. He had to work.
I told you.
probably.
Remember, I told you that him and I were going to do it tomorrow because, nobody streams on Thursday that I know that I like hang out with a lot, and you guys, no, we're going to do and read tomorrow because screw Jason. So I'm like, all right, dude.
I haven't read the book yet.
You haven't read it yet?
I haven't read it yet. No.
Oh, come on, dude.
I'm gonna have to jam read it right before the show tomorrow.
Oh, jeez. I just breeze it over and let Luke run the show, I guess.
Yeah, I'll just pretend I'll read the cliff notes. I'll just look it up on Wikipedia and see what happened. Okay, what happened in long shot? Okay. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, Luke. Go with it.
Let's just go with it. Yeah, that panel is cool. I remember seeing that in the book
Yeah.
that I didn't read.
I never read it before.
I have number 1 over there in the long box. I don't know if the other ones are there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I didn't read it. It's my brother's. So I can't help you, man.
It's crazy that I can't even find a few minutes to freaking read a comic book, but everything's nuts.
In all reality, you're voluntarily being here. I didn't force you to pop in, so you could have read it tonight.
No, I don't feel like it.
Well, you also do have a cover you're working on, right?
Yeah, I'm working on a cover that I'm trying to paint, and it's taking me a long ass time. Painting takes a long time. Perfection takes time.
That's why
Yeah.
you never finish anything.
Yeah, I usually don't. Most paintings, even when they're done, they're not done. I mean, I could go forever probably detailing things, So
That's that old saying: art is never finished; it's merely abandoned.
yeah.
You only do so much.
I had a bad couple weeks, so now I should be due for good luck coming up. So, well, they weren't bad. I mean, I hurt myself, I broke a tooth, fell in a trench, hit my head. Then my dog got sick, and I had to put the dog down. It was a bad week, and then so now I'm studying super hard so I can pass the second part of my certification for the business that I do in real life. And that's going to be a real hard test. So hopefully I get to settle down. I think I take that in 2 weeks, and then I kind of got a break because the only thing left to do is just I got to pass a background check, and then I get transferred onto the license for the company, and yeah, pretty much ready to go, man.
And then you have a real job. You don't have to worry about comics.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, I have a real job, but I spend like 9 hours a night working on comics, so it's like I have 2 jobs.
Yeah, that's what I tell everybody. I'm like, I have 2 jobs. I'm like, I work 8 hours, and then I come home and work another 6.
I get
so
paid way better for my real job. That's for sure.
Yeah, you do. I get paid a little better.
Like, I make more in a week at my real job than I probably make in 2 months doing comics. So. That's crazy. Comics don't pay good.
They don't pay well. No. Not at the moment, anyway.
Hopefully, you guys will buy Frog G, and then me and Jason can do just a lot more comics. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. If I could easily do 3 campaigns a year if I did this full time.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm looking for a penciler for Metal Man Rock Boy for my solo book because I'm too slow of a penciler. So.
Yeah, but then you're not going to get that feel that you want.
I will. I just got to find the right penciler. That's all. Plus, I like collaborative work. Like our work together on this is super collaborative, and plus I'm going to paint covers, and I'm going to do a lot of fun stuff with it. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, once I put the first book out, if it don't do well, then that's it anyway for it. So, it's the test book.
Yeah, I mean, but then again, like, what do you consider doing well? Like, you consider that to be like 20K, or do you consider that like 5? You know what I mean? It all depends on your definition of it, but
anything below 10 could probably be considered a flop. I mean, you're just barely meeting the goal and probably having to use money out of your own pocket to finish it off. I would guess at 5K, somewhere in there, for a full color book. With printing and shipping and everything. So.
Yeah, even still, like, usually though the next campaign does do better, so it's a slow burn sometimes. But,
yeah, I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen someone do like a 5K book and then like the next book makes like 15 or 20. Usually the guys that like do well, like the first book is going to be, around like 8 to 10,000, and then they slowly get better from there.
Right.
I always wonder about the guys that only do like $5,000 because it seems like that's just an arbitrary number that everybody just picks. And when you kind of look at printing and shipping costs, and especially if they're just a writer, it's like if you figure in the penciling, coloring, it's like, wow, you really are going to have to take money out of your own pocket to make this happen. So.
Well, I think that's what like the 5K is to pay for, like, I don't know, dude, because they don't get the money for the artists and stuff. You still got to ship the thing.
Yeah, so. That money just basically covers shipping and printing. That's it. And doesn't cover any creative people that you hire for the book or anything. So.
And stuff like stickers and stuff, they get expensive, man. When you have to print like 300 stickers or something, it's like you're looking at a good couple $100. So if you're printing up 4 stickers, it's almost $1,000 right there.
Yeah, and then you figure if you get a penciler and just like if you're getting a mid-level penciler and even at a really cheap rate, I would think a mid-level penciler is going to cost you at least $150. And then if you get I know a lot of colors get paid dirt, so like say you got $150 for your artist, and then you end up getting the colors for like $50 a page. There's $200 a page times 48 pages. Yeah, you're not making nothing.
You're not making nothing.
And that's with you paying like low level talent, or just doesn't necessarily mean low level talent. Maybe it's somebody that's just wanting to get in the door, but yeah, that's not even getting like super hiring people at the best people for the book. You already ran through your whole budget, so yeah.
And the other thing is, if you're a first-time creator, your book is obviously not going to do as stupendous as you want it to do, even if you're known and it's your first book, though.
Yeah.
So, and this is kind of like stuff that's been going around in my head. Like, even if you get help from the big guys, like the big campaign guys, they help a little. but it's not like they help so much. Like, I'm not saying like them helping. It's just them letting you on their show and stuff. They're helping in that regard. But being on their show, it might help, but it might give you only just a little bit. It's not like it's going to give you like 20K.
And there's no 100% like guys like us are ever going to get on those shows either.
Exactly.
You know, we'll be able to get on all the regular Comicsgate show. Like I think we can get on Bancroft. We'll get on Mandy's show. Probably can. No, we can get on Psy and Red Valkyrie show, but there's there's no guarantee we're getting on EVS or Shane Davis or even
we can get on,
for that matter.
We can get on Malin because he is CG Presents.
Yeah, we can get on Malin. So yeah, it just depends on what happens. Like, because you know we've both seen some books that we looked at and thought were really great, and then they didn't do as great as we thought they would do, and so that could be a similar situation, even though I hope not, but it could be a similar situation though it happens to us. So and like I think we'll hit like at least 10 or 12, I would hope, because we've both fulfilled, we've both been involved in campaigns that have fulfilled, and you're on your second book now, this will be your third book, so and everything's been fulfilled, or it's going to be fulfilled.
Well, you've been on, and I know it's not fulfilled, but you've been on Cash Grab, but you've been on Charlie's London. That's fulfilled. You've been on actually a lot of campaigns.
I've been on a lot. I've done a ton of campaigns where I just do covers, or I did the Art of John Malin. I did 12 pages in that. I did a ton of stuff where I've done pinups that have been in books, alternate covers, trading cards. So I've been around Comicsgate going on 5 full years. Like this is the 5th year. This will be 5 years because 2018 to 2022. Yeah, so it's going on 5 years. So. I mean, I think I put in paid my dues, put in my time, so hopefully this is going to be our big break, where we actually can sell a few copies. That would be good. That'd be good.
I mean, like I said, and obviously, like, there's people like, oh, you don't get into comics to make money. It's like, well, kind of you do. You want to pay the bills. You want to, I got into comics to make some money so that way I can keep working on comics.
Yeah.
The $1 million stuff, that's a pipe dream. And, unless you're an established industry pro for some years, that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, it's just good if we make enough money so we can make another comic and then make enough money to make another comic.
And not worry about work.
Yeah, exactly.
Like actual physical, regular human work.
I mean, I see where these people are saying, I've seen it a lot lately, like, the book needs to be finished. That's not crowdfunding, guys. That's just selling a product. It's already done. You could do that on Amazon. You could do that on Etsy. You could always do that. There's absolutely nothing special about that whatsoever. Crowdfunding is a different thing where people are getting involved and the book's growing and you're adding new stuff all the time. New ideas are coming out of you running the campaign and promoting it. Someone might say something that will like even change the whole direction of the book or add a new character or something. So there's something special about crowdfunding. Plus, it affords guys like Jason and me to actually be able to do it because we have to work a day job if we want to eat food. The rent. So we don't get to sit at home all day and make sure our book is done. We have to get money just to make sure we can do the book. So that's crowdfunding. Definitely. That's what it's for. That's what the platform is for, Right. And it's also a measure of like, does anybody even want this? Maybe nobody wants it and no one even signs up for it. Then we know we didn't spend a whole year making a book or 6 months making a book to find out nobody wants to read it. So
right. And that's why you do the preliminary drawings, you do everything else, you post them on Twitter, you gauge the interaction, you get the feedback ahead of time.
Which like if we were to just do this, you guys kind of like it. So far, you guys kind of like it.
It's okay.
And I like that about you guys.
You got some good guys.
So, yeah, it's cool, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I wanted this to be the full-time gig, but I don't know how feasible that is considering track records of some stuff. So, we got hopes.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're like me. You can see what's going on in the indie scene right now, and there are a lot of books that aren't kind of making it. Even some of the big books aren't pulling in the numbers they used to pull in. So you never know. anything's possible. Maybe
Right,
we do really well. Maybe we don't, but we're gonna put out one kick-ass book no matter what. So
right. Oh yeah, dude, this is gonna be awesome. But some of that is also like maybe the economy and stuff not being what it should be. People don't have the money to back what they used to back, and the amount of stuff they used to back at the level they used to back.
it's true. It's true.
So, like that's why like I'm kind of down to back in 1, maybe 2 books a month. Also, I back kind of at higher tiers. So.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I pick and choose. I only get something if I really want it. Like I don't buy. I used to buy every single Comicsgate book or independent book that came out, and then I'm not gonna lie, I got a few that were real stinkers, and so now I'm not gonna just back you because you're Comicsgate. I want to see some stuff, man. I want to see some quality in there. You know, I want to see some good artwork. I want good stories, something. You know, so. Can't just right off the coattails of what's happened before. Just you got to make something.
You used to be able to.
Yeah,
you used to be able to. Yeah, you did, but not anymore, man. And people are actually a lot of people are being very picky about what they back. They want to see good artwork and good stories, not just like usually they're good stories and the artwork is just, you know.
Yeah,
people want the combo.
I've seen some pretty original concepts like. Or just different stuff, you know, like you wouldn't get in mainstream. Like I like Tiger Blue. I think Tiger Blue looks really freaking cool. Even though it's another like a furry book. No, it's not a furry book.
It's a furry book.
No, it just looks cool and it's it's not your average superhero stuff. So I like that a lot. I kind of like the stuff that Zaid Comics has been doing. You know, he's got a lot of unique characters in his world. You know, I backed Goblin Girl. Of course, I backed Absolute 2, available on IGG right now. First appearance of Frog G card you can get with that. The book that he's working on right now, and that I'm working on right now. You can get the first appearance of the character if you get Absolute 2 right now on IGG, as well as, what'd you say, 8 trading cards that come with it?
Yeah, I think it's 8. All right. Well, first off, hey, what's up, Past Master Dan? Welcome, sir, our friend. The thing is, like, I have the set of 3 that Luke, Christopher John, and Plegel did, but everybody's guaranteed at least 2 of those. But if you back more than once, odds are you're going to get all 3. So you can get up to 8 to 9 trading cards if you back at the $15 tier.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's somewhere between 8 and 9 trading cards, somewhere in there, at just the $15 tier. So yeah.
You get 2 cards by me, and you get three cards by Matt Bahr, colored by Matt Yackey.
You get 4 cards colored by Matt Yackey.
4 cards colored by Matt Yackey. So yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. You get there's 2, one line art edition and 1 colored edition of Dan Plegel's card. So you get 2 Dan Plegel. Well, that's if you back the Ash Can.
I backed the Ash Can.
You back the Ash Can. You're a smart man. You back the Ash Can. You're getting the Ash Can that with exclusive Dan Plegel artwork, sans Cara Dune story, and you're getting the exclusive black and white Dan Plegel trading card.
Yeah. Good stuff.
It's good stuff.
It's good stuff, yo.
Yeah, but I tend to back kind of at high tiers, especially if it's a friend, you know. Mainly because they're friends, and so I know it's going to be good. So I'll give them my support, but then I don't back anything else for a while.
Yeah. Here.
I was thinking at one point maybe we could just burn off his goatee.
Burn his goatee off?
Yeah.
I like his goatee.
I know, I do too, but I don't want to have to draw it every time.
Just do an indication of it, and then I'll paint it in later.
No, I'm just kidding. It's like Batman, Frank Miller with Batman's bat symbol. He hated it so much he purposely had somebody blow it off in the first book.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, dude. In The Dark Knight, some punk shoots him with a shotgun in the chest, and he's got the Kevlar on, so it doesn't hurt him, but it just blows out the bat symbol. Like it's just Kevlar. That's all you see is the Kevlar.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it, man. That's what I'm saying. Just burn off the goatee.
Matt Yackey, Cara Dune.
There's no Cara
about
Dune.
the Cara Dune story. You just said there was.
No, I said sans Cara Dune story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sans means without.
Oh, I thought it was a font.
Right. Sans serif. You
Serif.
know, serif.
I want to have a character named Sans Serif or whatever.
Yak, if you're free, you can come in and
Yak with us.
That way we can get a good colorist in here.
Yeah, whatever. Fine. Whatever. Not hurting
All right,
my feelings, son.
All right, this is done. All right, I'll send it to you.
That's done? Lazy fuck.
I got a colorist now. I'm okay. He'll fix it. He'll fix it.
Send it to the colorist. Doesn't have any arms. He'll add them in.
He'll put them in there. You know, good.
It'll be fine. It'll be good.
Great campaign. Great book. Great book.
You know, I was looking at art today, and you know what? I've never been a fan of John Byrne. Is that weird? Is that weird? No.
That is kind of weird. He does have some really good stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm not into his stuff, and I know so many people love him, but
yeah, dude. I mean,
doesn't do it for me. I don't know.
A lot of the cats from the '90s were influenced by Byrne. You know?
Yeah. I like Perez more than I like Byrne. Yeah, I really like Perez's work. So.
I like Perez. Yeah, I like Byrne a little more though, dude. I don't know. He has a distinct style.
Later Perez. I liked Perez when he was working on Avengers in like the early 2000s, late 90s. Whenever he worked on the Avengers, like the way he drew Scarlet Witch's hair and everything.
One thing that bothered me about Perez was the way he drew veins.
Oh yeah.
I did not like it. It just always bothered me. It looked like spaghetti noodles, or they looked weird, like they're randomly placed.
I like the way he drew Scarlet Witch and the way he drew Thor. I thought it looked cool.
He did. See, I like this Thor, but once again, it was so weirdly veiny that it just didn't. Veiny. It's just like noodles everywhere.
What's with the noodles?
What's with that big vein of yours, sir?
So you're saying don't put no veins on your characters?
No. You could do it. Just do it right.
What, The Kingsman is on HBO Max? What?
Already?
Yeah. Okay.
I never really saw. Isn't there 2 other ones?
I saw the first one and liked it, but I didn't watch the second one. And I haven't watched this new one yet. I'm not watching the Batpuss movie when it comes out because I don't care that he's a horrible choice for Batman. He lives a big old skinny pussy. He doesn't look like any Batman. The Riddler looks like shit on a shingle, and I don't care.
I had the manager at my local comic shop. He saw it. He said it's really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just like emo Batman. He looks like a villain more than he would look like the hero.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Maybe you're not supposed to think of that way. I don't know.
No.
I don't know. I saw the photos of the Riddler. I didn't care for them. You're right. But I don't know what they're going to do in the movie itself. How he'll actually come off.
They could have made the Riddler look cooler. Like, they could have something.
Yeah.
It don't have to be cheesy comic book Riddler, but they could do something with him.
All you gotta do is give him like a green suit and the bowler.
Yeah,
you know?
green suit and a
like
bowler, and keep him in
purple,
the shadows.
Yeah. You can even give him like a purple little like mask over his eyeballs or something, you know.
Riddle me this,
Batman.
And then he looks dumb, and I don't know. He just looks dumb. I don't like the way they depicted him. Batman has so many other cooler villains that they could have used. That I don't know. Whatever.
I like the Riddler. To me, they put Riddler and Penguin in a lot of stuff together. They didn't really need to. They could have just done Riddler. Why throw more than one? I don't get it. Why do they have to throw more than one villain in?
Yeah, me neither. Because one always gets the short end of the stick. There should be one major bad guy with a bunch of goons. That's the best movies.
Yeah, the Joker with the Heath Ledger Joker. That was the only villain in it, wasn't it?
Heath Ledger was good, and then I even liked Nicholson's Joker, man. I thought that was
dude.
Nicholson.
Well, we grew up in that era. That's what we were introduced to Batman with the Nicholson Joker.
Oh yeah.
The Keaton Batman is I mean, yeah, he's definitely one of my favorites.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Wait till they get a load of me.
You were dance with the devil.
You were dance with the devil by the pale moonlight. It's just something I say. He doesn't even know what it means. He just says it.
Yeah. It was good, you know. But this one, I like. It holds no appeal for me. When I see him, I'm like, that's not Batman, and I'm not interested. I don't care.
See,
and I don't want to spend, you know, when you go in the movies, it's like $50-$60 now.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I ain't gonna spend $60 to go see something that I don't want to see. So,
not only that, the free movie passes, like at ours, if you can get a stamp card, you get a stamp 5 times, you get a free movie. They don't work with premiere movies, so you gotta wait like a couple weeks.
That's some bull right there.
Yeah.
Movie theaters are goners, man. They're just like on. They're kind of like comic books. I hate to say it. It's like they're kind of like on borrowed time. It's like it's something that'll eventually just be like a boutique thing. It's not going to be like a thing like it used to be when we were kids. Like, oh, let's go to the movies, see Universal Soldier. Or, you know, it's not going to be like that. They're just going to watch it on HBO Max or.
That's what people do.
You know,
Well, they're kind of getting smart, and they're like, it'll be on the streaming service like 2 months after it premieres. So. Like, they're still releasing it early in their streaming service, but if you want to see it now, you have to go to a theater. Some are doing that.
Yeah, but I think people are way too used to it now that they've been doing it, and I don't think they're going to be able to get away from it. It draws people to the streaming services anyway. Like, you know, like if you release a movie and it's only on one streaming service, you're going to probably get like a couple extra million subscribers at least for that month. You know, and that's probably pretty decent influx of cash. So
right,
yeah, but I don't think it's anywhere near like what they would bring in like box office. You know, when they're bringing in billions. You know.
Well, yeah, no way. Plus, overseas, not everybody has access to the streaming services at that certain time frame, and people have to wait. So if you release everything worldwide on a certain date in the theaters, you're going to get more money.
I mean, I don't care about any countries that don't have the USA. Isn't the USA? I don't care, so I don't feel bad for them.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to care about it. I'm just saying, as far as financial matters go, I care about them because I want them to back Absolute Book 2 currently on Indiegogo.
I'm only talking about movies. I'm not.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So when it comes to everything else, though, you care about the countries, and
I love everybody that buys comics in those countries. I just don't care about them on a personal level.
Right, everybody, back Frog G when it comes out.
Just kidding. Oh shit! I thought it was funny. I did a Charlie Chaplin book for crying out loud. How can you get more European than that?
Yeah, he cares about England. There you go. He cares about England.
They are our forefathers.
Yeah, we're just their rotten, spoiled children.
Yeah, they're like our great granddaddies.
Dude. Ooh, we can call them daddy.
Call me daddy.
Call me daddy.
Oh man, I'm looking at old Batman comics.
I'm just supposed to be drawing.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired. It's had a long day, and dude, I opened a septic tank today, and I look in there, and it looked like there was like this. I don't know what it was. I thought it was like a piece of gray foam or something. So I reached down there with the hook and I pulled it out, and it was about the size of a tire. So I just pull this big old mass out and throw it up. Next thing I know, I just have all these spiders just crawling.
Oh, dude!
It was a gigantic spider nest. There was like thousands and thousands.
Oh, man!
And they were eating all the flies that from inside, because in septic tanks they have these little tiny, they almost like fruit flies.
Yeah.
And that's what the gray was. It was just a big mass of all their dead bodies in the spider webs.
Oh.
And then like thousands of spiders just started crawling. They're crawling on my legs, and I'm like, oh crap! So I went back to my truck and I got my torch and I just lit that big old whole thing on fire in the yard.
For catching yourself on fire too?
No, I didn't. But yeah, I burned them all up. It was fun. But then after I went there, I went to another on the same job. I went to the second tube and I took the cover off that little manhole, and that had like 10 or 15 scorpions in it.
Jeez, man.
I was like, what kind of
I
place
do
is
not
this?
want your job. Jeez.
And so, yeah, then I just took my pull and I squished all the scorpions in there. And then I had to reach my hand in there to take the lid off. So, yeah, it was crazy, dude. Freaking crazy. Yeah, it was an odd day. Pretty odd day.
I had a dream about a bunch of spiders too, like spiders' nests above beds and stuff. So that's kind of weird, man.
I never found it. I never seen a spider's nest. I didn't even know that was a real thing because you see like 4 or 5 spiders at the most. This had thousands.
No, yeah, dude. In my dream, it was like a black mass of like just spiders, and it was like hard as like stone,
Ugh.
but it was just nothing but spiders in it, like baby spiders, and. Like I like either I took it or somebody took it and they slammed it against the wall with the web like a wrecking ball. It was weird, dude. I don't understand why I had the dream about maybe a spider crawled in my mouth or something. That's what I was dreaming about. I don't know.
Yeah, they were everywhere. Just like and they were like small, so you could hardly see them. Little thin bodies, and then when you looked, you could just see them crawling all over. Like, oh man, it's disgusting.
Yeah, dude, I don't like spiders. My ex-girlfriend in Florida, her ex-husband had left a dishwasher outside. And she's like, well, why has this just been outside this whole time? She brings it inside, she hooks it up, and all of a sudden all these like thousands of baby spiders just swarm like from out of it into her place. And she recorded it while she was doing it. You get her screaming. It's hilarious, man.
No. Yeah, I've been running some crazy stuff, dude. Just
yeah, and on Irene's channel, they were just talking about brown recluses and stuff like that.
Dude, we have a ton of those up here. My sister got bit by one, and then they had to cut like a cone-shaped piece of like flesh out of her. But then when she got that done, then she got MRSA from the hospital, so she had this like huge infection, man. Just yeah, they're bad news. Like they're venomous.
Well, that's the thing. Plegel was concerned
flesh.
on the because they're streaming now, and Plegel was concerned he was bitten by a brown recluse. He was bitten by a spider, and then we're getting him all worried that it was a brown recluse.
He'll know. No, he would know.
And that's what they were telling him. They're like, dude, like you'd be losing flesh right now.
It will hurt super bad, and yeah, you would know. Your flesh would change colors, and it'd be nasty. It'd be nasty.
Yeah, that's what they were saying. So yeah, good. So I think I'm gonna put the main bad guy in the foreground. You think that's a bad idea?
Baba Gaga?
Is Baba Gaga the main bad guy?
Yeah, she's the gatekeeper.
No, not the gatekeeper. The main bad guy.
Oh yeah, he won't even be in this book. He'll have a flashback though. He'll like.
Oh, okay. So I can still put him in the foreground.
Yeah, I mean he's not Frog. You won't fight him in this book.
But... Yeah, but this doesn't have to go in the book.
Okay.
This can go in the supplemental.
I gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Supplemental.
Supplementals. This will encourage people to back that feature too.
I gotcha. Don't forget his flaming horn.
It's right there.
Where?
Right here.
Oh, I thought that was a penis.
Not yet. It will be. Give it time.
Winter time. Winter time.
You know, once he's got a penis on his head. You designed the character, man.
I know.
I'm just drawing him. You're the one that gave him a penis head.
No, it's the unique flaming. I wanted to do like a Ghost Rider, but I had to make it different. So the whole
so you gave him a penis for his head.
Gave him a flaming horn instead.
You gave him a flaming penis.
A flaming horn.
Flaming penis that was infected by some vag. Some strange. Now it burns. It catches fire. Burns.
People are strange when you're a stranger. I just watched Lost Boys like a week ago.
That's such a good movie.
I know. I hadn't watched it in a while. It's just funny, like the main vampire later on becomes like the grandfather in the Gilmore Girls show.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he plays. He's in Gilmore Girls, like when he gets older.
That's hilarious, man. I never watched Gilmore Girls. I'm not gay, so I didn't watch it.
Stop it. I like some gay stuff, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I like some shows that like I shouldn't like, and I'm even going like, why do I like this show? What's wrong with me? But I still like
then you start staring at penis, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, that's weird. It's weird, man. A guilty.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, Ink. There's nothing wrong with it.
Guilty pleasures, you know.
It's okay. It's okay to be gay.
It's okay to be gay. To have tits and a dick. It's okay. I'm writing a children's song about it.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. This is a different stream. This became a different stream. That's okay.
Wiener and boobs. Wiener and boobs.
It's a good song.
Yeah, it's good. It's
great. Children.
Listen, I'm trying to just go through my Twitter feed and like someone posted like there's like girls like mowing their bushes together on here. So
what?
I don't know
on
how
Twitter.
Yeah.
How do you get away with that? I thought that was like not allowed.
I don't know. I mean, you say the wrong thing and you're knocked off Twitter, but evidently you can do full frontal nudity and be all right with it.
Really?
Let's see. I am going to mute this person because I don't want that on my feed. All right.
Yeah, nobody else can see it though.
I don't care as long as I don't have to see it when I'm going through my feed. I'm good.
Was it a beautiful woman?
No, it was like anime cartoon girls like rubbing their bushes together.
It's a bit much for me.
Yeah, I don't get that kind of. I don't know. It's not like it was like cartoon girls, big titties, and blah blah sex and.
It's like you can look at real women, believe it or not, that have those features too.
Yeah. I'm not into that, man.
Real life women.
Sup.
Hey, is that Vinny? We got Vinny in the chat. Look at that.
He's chatting. He's in the chat.
Yeah, I haven't had Vinny in my chat in a long time, dude. Vinny's very busy now. Everybody go back Shadow of the Kraken, currently on Indiegogo. Crack-a-lackin'. Yeah, so, I don't know. I think, like, most of my Twitter feed, it's mainly CG people. Like, I follow Neil deGrasse Tyson and stuff, but I do follow that one, Billy follows it, introduced me to it, about the Asian bodybuilders.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're hot, dude. Like, some of them are ridiculously hot. Like,
what do I follow? I follow classic bodybuilder guy pictures because I like when they post them. I save them for references.
Yeah, they're good for references. Believe it or not, so the Asian one would be good for references too. But like I said, some of them are just drop dead gorgeous. I'm like, jeez.
Like you see that Chung Lee woman with like those huge muscle legs. Holy crap!
Oh yeah.
Like she would like pop your head, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Because I would be down there a lot. That's why.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Down there?
I don't need to spell it out for you there.
What? Down there.
Down there.
Down there. Where there's some hair.
Counting Crows' new song, Down There.
Yeah, Counting Crows have a new song?
Yeah, it's called Down There.
They don't have a new song.
I don't even know if they're still a band.
Let's just say I don't think they're still around.
Dude, I listened to that first album like 5 mazillion times. I'm gonna lie, I did. I liked it.
Isn't it?
I like Mr. Jones.
You're like, wow, I really like bad music.
Whatever.
Like, this reminds me of...
You only like music where people are screaming.
I know.
That's it.
I'm a one-trick pony. That's all I like. I'm a one-trick pony. Yeah. That's all it is. No class.
Oh, I don't have any of that either.
Oh, dude. See, you reminded me. You know what time it is. You know what? I think we're gonna go night driving.
Night driving. Oh, the porno music.
Yeah, we're gonna go night driving. Turn it way down though.
Dude, I think my beagle likes that the other dog is gone. She's like the top dog now. She's like, I can sleep wherever I want.
I'm sure she's not.
I can eat all the food.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, dogs are
different, man.
dogs are different. I'm a cat guy, so yeah. Granted, a cat wouldn't care; just eat the other cat once it died. So
yeah,
cats don't care. That's why I like cats. They don't care. They just don't care.
I hate cats. Cats are just like rodents. They're just a rodent.
Yeah, they'll eat you when you're dead. That's awesome, dude.
Oh, what was that one horror movie where the cat like crawled out of that lady's mouth at the end? Like her body is sitting there in the chair, and all of a sudden the cat just like crawls out of her mouth.
I have no idea, but that sounds pretty dope.
It was insane. It's one of those horror movies. Like they find the dead body, and it's the lady, and she's in the chair, and she's all withered up, and then they close the door, and right when they close the door, like a cat just crawls out of her mouth. It's
crawls out of her mouth? How did he get in there?
Oh no, he ate her from the inside out. It's a real movie.
No, it's a real movie, really. It's fair.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah, I remember Cat's Eye. Cat's Eye kind of freaked me out a little bit, but that had a heroic cat.
Oh, is it a Tales from the Dark Side? Is that what I'm remembering? I think it is.
Is that what somebody said in the chat?
It was an episode of Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah.
I don't see that in chat anywhere. Nobody said that.
No, I just looked it up because I was trying to remember what it was.
So instead of doing your job, you're on Google.
Oh, yeah. It's like a... Oh, I'm watching the clip right now. It's awesome. Oh, the cat crawled right up. You want to see it?
Yeah, sure, dude.
Okay, it's awesome. It's not a woman. It's a guy on the ground. It's great. All right. Let me get to the right part. Good part here. All right. Share screen.
Oh, you still taste those Oreos. That's what sucks. They're really good, but I like taste them 5 hours later.
All right, check this out. It's awesome. We'll watch this part. Oh, look at the cat. It's a cat. Oh, kitty. Oh, kitty.
Oh, look at the kitty. Oh, look at that.
It's gonna crawl in his mouth now. No.
Oh, no. Oh, you're screwed, man.
Oh, he's gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, that's not good. He just had a heart attack.
I hope he crawls in his mouth now.
Is he gonna crawl in his mouth?
Maybe. Oh no. Oh, look at him. Blood.
Tasty.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That was great.
That was great. That's good stuff.
You're struck now. You're off the air.
I don't. Like dude, we say so many horrible things here.
It's true. YouTube algorithm, you are not doing your job.
Yaki remembers that. You see, that's the funny thing, man. My channel's so small and insignificant that they don't pay attention. Algorithm doesn't notice me.
I used to love watching Tales from the Dark Side, and then Outer Limits, and The Twilight Zone. They had a few of those shows.
I never got into that stuff.
They're just like a bunch of short little horror movies.
Yeah. I mean, Tales from the Crypt we watched for a bit.
Do you remember, I don't know if you remember, there was one that was great. So there was an advertisement on TV, and it's about, we guarantee you will stop smoking. And so the guy calls him, and yeah, they make sure he doesn't smoke, because when he smoked, first thing they did was like kill his wife and chop her up into pieces and stuff, and, like cut his leg off and stuff if he smoked. Like, yeah. they were serious, but they got him to stop smoking. It was one of those like you hire this company and like they come in but that's how they make you stop. They like murder your whole family. Like holy crap.
I mean, I would think that would be the last step, not the first.
Now they start out early. They start out it's pretty good. I remember that stuck in my head. I was like, that's crazy. Like come home and his wife's head's like chopped off.
Yeah, I would want a cigarette after. I'd be like, man, I need a cigarette. I'm so stressed out.
I need to smoke.
Oh, I miss smoking. It's so much fun. Everybody should smoke. It's good.
Oh yeah,
it's good.
I've never done it. I don't know.
You never smoked cigarette? Hey,
No,
obviously it's an addiction, but I miss it. I mean, I smoked for 14 years.
My parents were like chain smokers, like Camel non-filter.
Oh
and
wow!
My dad would go through 2 or 3 cartons a week, easy, like gone. Just
that sounds like my grandmother. Yeah.
Like he would smoke one down to the nub, use it to light the next one, and smoke that. Bam, just all day, like never. And like you open the door to our mobile home, and it would just be like smoke rolling out, like cigarette smoke. Just
they would light a cigarette with the other cigarette.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what my grandmother did. Yeah.
And the only time he'd stop smoking was to light a joint, and then back to the cigarettes.
Yeah.
So that's all he did, man. And my mom smoked Salem Light 100s, and she was the same way, just like smoking. So I never got into it. I hated it when I was a kid. So
I smoked Marlboro. I started Marlboro Reds, and I got down to like Marlboro Lights or whatever.
I was about like it. No matter what, you smell like
no matter
it.
what. But I smoked about a pack a day. I was about a pack a day smoker.
Oh, huh.
Yeah. But I do miss it, especially like after like a meal or if I'm on a long drive with somebody. I mean, I do. I'm like, oh man, I could use a cigarette right now. Even though I've been smoke free for like 8 years, so you still crave them, man. That's how addictive that crap is.
It sounds like me gambling.
I mean, yeah, it's an addiction. That's what
I lost 6 figures and almost ruined my entire life.
I lost a little bit of money,
but I still would love to go up there and play a game or two.
yeah, dude, it's fun. It's a good time. Big family.
Addictions are weird. We all got them.
Yeah, we all got them.
It's like even if it's not an illegal one, everybody's got addiction.
Dude, there's people that are addicted to exercising. Like that's healthy. And that could still be bad for you if you're addicted to exercising. So,
all my vices are gone. All my vices are gone now.
Even your Miami vice?
Yeah, my Miami vice. All I got left is eating, man, and even that's gone now. I'm getting too old for that, so I'm getting in shape right now.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, dude, I try, man, but like I had that Oreo incident happen, and I'm like, I'm so weak.
The Oreo incident.
Oreo incident.
2022. I don't have a sweet tooth, so man, I'm like.
You're lucky.
I like steak and roast beef and tacos.
I mean, dude, honestly, that stuff isn't horrible, but in moderation.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to eat a steak a day, but.
No, I'm a dude that could eat a 24-ounce steak and then be like, all right, give me a bowl of potatoes.
That's where it's not good is when you get in the bowl of potatoes. But
yeah, like the steak like covers the whole plate, and I'm just like eat that, and then I'll just eat like my wife makes these fucking great potatoes. They're like these baked garlic potatoes, and they're fucking great. They're just good.
They're like butter garlic potatoes.
Yeah,
those are good.
So good. They have a little crust on the outside, and you put some Parmesan on them too.
Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, you're looking at pretty high fat cholesterol content there.
Yeah, that's good stuff though.
Oh, it's so delicious, dude. We go to my mom and I go to this Chinese buffet. And I get the sushi, but once I go up there, I'm like one of the last things I get are those buttered potatoes they have. They're so good, dude. So delicious. I'm like, I can't help it. I'm like, I'm eating sushi. It's kind of healthy-ish, but then potatoes. I'm like, yeah,
it's kind of what I get. Like, so my parents are both drug addicts, and so we were pretty much on welfare. So they would get like the welfare, whatever. Like they get the food stamps and the welfare check, and my parents would go and like they would buy like 3 gigantic bags, like not regular, like gigantic bags of potatoes, and then it would be like they would buy like a side of beef. You know, it seemed like it was just like a cart, like 1 cart of beef and potatoes, and that's what we lived on for the whole month. Like, yeah,
right.
That's all we ever ate was beef and potatoes. So that's just
we ate a lot of. I mean, like we were middle class. My mom and dad both worked, but we ate pretty well, dude. Like,
yeah.
Mainly it was, but the thing is, there was 4 of us, 4 kids, so there's 6 of us total. So my mom would make like spaghettis or like big rice dishes with like cream of mushroom soup stuff in it and beef cubes, like something that's
feed a lot of people.
A lot of people. Which in that case, though, those are usually pretty unhealthy. Like it's just high in carbohydrates.
Poor people food is like, and I can still do that. I'm sure. Like when you grow up poor, you just you just go through the cabinet and you grab whatever ingredients and you make something. It's usually pretty damn good because it's usually like cheese and salt and something, you know. So
there's a lot of carbohydrates and a lot of like dairy is what tends to happen.
Oh yeah,
but it's good. It's delicious though. You know, I even still do that because my nephew's 13. He wants something to eat, but then my other nephew lives with me. My sister will come back here because she kind of lives here too. Then you got my mother. Every now and then my other niece and my other nephew. Dude, so it's still like big family. So I got to make those big meals. When I get home, I usually just want to grill up some chicken, cut it up, grill it up, eat like a wrap. That's mainly what I want to eat. And that's pretty healthy for you, actually. It's not that bad.
Oh, I love barbecue chicken, dude.
Oh no, no, that's not good, dude.
I love barbecue chicken.
No, barbecue.
Chicken
chicken. Yeah, but barbecue sauce has a lot of sugar in it.
Oh, I don't put sauce on it. I just barbecue. You know.
Oh, you mean barbecue?
Just grill it up on the grill.
Well, I meant grill on the stove because I live in Ohio, so.
Yeah. No, we got just get some garlic and salt. I like garlic and lime on everything, and then grill it.
You got to put lime on chicken.
Yeah,
you have to put lime on chicken. Yeah.
And then my wife got this. They're like 2 different. One's like a carne asada seasoning, and one's like sort of carne asada, but it's for chicken specifically. And they're like these spices from Mexico. It's got everything in it. You put that on there with some lime juice and some garlic, and holy crap, man, that's some good shit. It's good.
You see, I never thought about lime juice or like squeezed limes on chicken until I was married to my wife, who's Mexican, and she was like, "Yeah, like lime on chicken's delicious."
Yeah.
You know, Americans usually don't think so.
Beef too, yeah, because it kind of like, especially if you let it sit for a little bit, it like makes that meat like so tender. It's good.
Yeah, my nephew, when he makes his tacos, he puts lime juice in the ground beef.
Oh yeah. That's the secret, man. You know what else is a secret? And that like Mexicans put in everything, like that powdered chicken bouillon stuff. Like all the Mexicans around here from Mexico, they have like, if you go to their kitchen, they have giant jars of that stuff, and it's just like powdered chicken bouillon, and then they just put it in everything. They put it in their the refried beans and the rice, everything. It's like a little secret thing that they do.
Yeah, but aren't those usually high in salt?
Oh yeah,
I'm not allowed to have a lot of sodium.
Yeah, me neither. It didn't stop me.
Yeah, well, mine is the kidneys, transplanted kidneys. They have a hard time.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So that's why, dude. My whole life though, my mom never cooked with salt. Like she didn't add salt to things. So I'm just used to that. So once I have anything that kind of has salt, I'm like, man, that's just a lot.
Yeah, that's how it is with me too. Like if I'm eating the way I'm supposed to with my diabetes for a while, and then I just get something that just has a little bit of salt, it tastes like a lot, you know? Because
dude. You get so adjusted to it. It's weird. It is. I'm the same thing with sugar, sodas, but not candy. It's weird because like when I was young, I saw a dietitian because I was fat, and they were like, "Oh, you use diet sodas where you're allowed to drink." I got so used to diet sodas that I can't really do regular ones. There's like a maybe a Red Bull I can do because it's just like Smarties, which is candy, and I like it.
Yeah,
but yeah, dude, I don't really like regular soda, man. I like candy though, dude. Oh, I got a sweet tooth like no one's business.
Yeah, I don't have that. Mine's just salt, man. I like anything salty. What's up, Fanta? She says.
Yeah, Fanta's been here. Yeah.
She uses lemon, minced garlic, olive oil, and paprika. Yeah, that's good
Nice.
chicken.
She has the link if she wants to come in. I dropped it at the top of the list.
Oh, cool. We're just chilling.
We're just that's what this is hanging. We're hanging out. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail. It's just a noose.
I'm supposed to be working, but I'm not.
Yeah, this isn't topicless, man.
I think my brain is full of information about plumbing right now because I'm trying to study for that stupid test. Actually, it's not even about plumbing. Like,
Is that
all I want
disease
is
one, right?
I want my yeah, I want my certification to put in septic tanks, but I have to take I have to know stuff about sprinkler systems and some,
that's right.
Some electrical and just a lot of stuff, boilers and just strange stuff that I wouldn't think I would need to know just to install a septic tank. But whatever, I'll learn.
I think it's because in case you run across them while installing them, you might know what to do. I don't know, dude.
No. Yeah, well, they figure like the same certification. Like my license, I can do like a lot more than plumbing with my plumbing license, and so with the certifications, I think it's the same. You can use it for like a lot of different trades, I guess. So it's just all pushed into one certification. So, which sucks because I don't know. Just trying to get it over with, and like all the stuff that's on that has to do with my trade, like 100% no problem. But anything else, yeah, I don't know.
We at my work we used to have these like quote unquote safety like meetings or safety talks. There were safety talks, but they were just on your computer. You had to read some stuff and answer some questions. Dude, I work in shipping. I don't need to know about the chemicals that they put in certain like dyes over in the cleaning department. Like I don't need to know like the hazard symbols. Like I put things in a box and send them out. Like that's it. I don't mess with anything else. And so yeah, it's stupid what they were like, you have to learn this. It's like, no, I really don't.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yeah, and then it's a lot of it's like you have to know reading blueprints, even though I'm not going to do any new construction and things like that. Like, so it's a little different than what I'm used to doing. So, but I did get a 92 on the last couple practice because you take these practice tests.
Oh, the one that you got a 30% on the first time?
Yeah, the first time I took it, I got like a 35%. The second time I got like an 80, and then now the last couple times I've been getting like 90, 92%
nice,
on it.
Dude.
So yeah, so I'm gonna take it a few more times, and then I'm gonna schedule my test for like 2 weeks from now. But I got to study for the second part now. There's like a second solar part on it for like solar water heaters and stuff.
Oh, jeez.
So I have to do that too. So that's like an addendum they put on there that I have to take. So I'll do that one, and just getting that over with will be like a huge weight lifted off me, and I can focus on what I need to do again. So my brain won't be full of useless information that I'll never use again after this.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous that you have to.
Plus, you have to pay a shit ton of money to take.
You told me how much. I'm like, that's ridiculous.
It's a lot of money, man. But and then after you get it all done, and like when you get your business, there's all this like you have to get insurance. What is it? There's all kinds of insurance and bonds and. You got to pay your what is it, workman's comp stuff. Even though it's just me, I still have to do workman's comp because it's a corporation, so I'm getting a regular paycheck, so I have to pay workman's comp. And then it's bullshit. How they figure out what your workman's comp is they figure out how much payroll you pay yourself. So they base it on that, and they also base it on how much money your company makes. So if you make more money, they charge you more for insurance, which makes absolutely no sense at all. It's like, talk about a fucking monopoly, you fucking assholes.
That's ridiculous. That's insane, man.
They base a lot of that stuff on like, oh, how much you're going to pay is just based on how much your company makes. And so you're charging me more than someone else if I do better? You fucking suck.
Yeah, dude, that's insane.
It's like the government. The government's a ripoff too. Fucking bastards.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. You're right. When you're right, you're right. You're never right.
Well, think about it this way. Half the population pays no tax at all. They pay zero tax. Half the population. And so everybody in the middle class, the rich pay, the rich don't pay their fair share, but the rich pay most of the tax, and then the middle class pays the rest of the taxes, and the bottom percentage, the poor people don't pay really nothing. They actually get more money back from the government than they ever pay in. So that's why a flat tax, to me, there's this flat tax thing makes perfect sense, because then everybody pays taxes. Like when you buy something, you just pay tax, and then they don't take the stupid money right out of your paycheck every week. It just seems fairer, and then a bunch of people have figured it out. They would make way more money if they just did it that way, because then everybody, even pimps, drug dealers, and hookers are even having to pay tax, because they're paying tax on everything they buy. So
right.
I don't know. That's just.
No, I mean, flat tax makes sense.
I like flat tax. I like a flat tax. I think it makes more sense.
Unlike women, I like a flat tax.
Plus, then we can get rid of the fucking IRS. Fuck them little douchebags.
I love the IRS. Disclaimer. They're my friends. IRS.
Suck my balls, you fucking IRS.
These must not speak for all of Unhinged Entertainment or its subsidiaries. XOXO IRS. In case you're listening.
Oh, you're a chicken. I was trying to find a scheduling program today so I could schedule my jobs, because I got these maintenances that I do. Some of them are every 3 months, some are every 6 months, some are just once a year. But no scheduling program lets you block out, you can block out Monday at 1 o'clock or Monday between 1 and 2, but you can't just go remind me that sometime during this month I need to do this, or sometime during this week I need to do this. I don't need a specific time for it, and they don't have anything like that. That's crazy.
For what are you talking about?
Well, for scheduling my my day job, I have to do these service maintenances, and so they're reoccurring. So I'd like to say all right, so Mrs. Jones needs her sewer maintenance sometime in June, and I just some kind of reminder that pops up that says, all right, Mrs. Jones is due in June, but you can't do that. It has to be a specific day, a specific time. So I'm trying to find, and they do have scheduling programs like that, but they want a lot of money for that shit, and I'm just I don't want to fucking pay that. It's a ripoff, man. It should be a basic thing, because you would think some people would want to schedule it's I need to get this taken care of sometime this week without having to have a specific date and time for it. Makes sense to me. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
You can't schedule it? I don't understand what you're saying, dude.
On Google Calendar, you try to schedule say I just have maintenances, 5 maintenances I want to schedule for the month, for say the month of June.
Right.
You can't do that. You can schedule them in June, but it has to be you'd have to be on June 4th at 1 o'clock. I schedule this. You can't just have it sometime during the month, and then just give me a reminder until I do it, and then I can get rid of that reminder. They don't have that. It's weird.
But you have it on your phone though, in your calendar. You just put it on your calendar.
Yeah, but you'd have to do it for a specific day, and if you miss that day and you don't do it, then it won't give you the reminder again. You have to remember to go in there and switch it to the next day or the next day or the next day.
This is sounding overcomplicated than what I'm thinking, I think.
I think so.
I think I'm making it more complicated than what it
is. Just I'm saying, say you just have something to do.
Right,
sometime
at some
in the month
point,
of June.
I got to go to the comic shop the month of June.
In the month of June, sometime, but I don't need to schedule it on a specific day or at a specific time. Just sometime. Just remind me every day until I do it. You know what I mean? You can't do that with the calendar programs. You can't just set a general reminder for the month of June or for the third week of June.
Right. Yeah. But so it'd be nice that if you could every unless you set an alarm every day that month, and then you'd have to cancel each one after you do it.
Exactly.
But that would suck. But I like a monthly, like a daily month alarm where every day it does it. And then once you do it, you could hit cancel alarm.
But
and
then also
all the other days.
What it would need to do is you could say, and now I want this to be a reoccurring reminder. So 6 months from now, remind me again in that month.
Well, you can do it if you set your alarm for 8 a.m. every day. Like let's say you wake up for work at 7 a.m. But you set your alarm for 8 a.m. every day, like put it in the notes, go to comic shop. That way, and once you're done, you can just delete that alarm.
Yeah, maybe, but I have like hundreds of appointments.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. This is for a one-time incident. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You obviously have like way more than that, but
yeah. I just haven't figured out what I want, a program that works good. Right now I'm keeping track on paper, but it's really easy to miss something that way.
Yeah.
Or to do somebody twice, like you do that, like do them too soon or something, and then they get pissed off and they don't want to pay you for that service call. So, like, you weren't supposed to come out for 2 more months. I'm like, oh man, shit.
Wow. Don't you just call them ahead of time?
No, because they're just set up on a reoccurring basis, and once they
okay.
sign that contract, you just have to keep track of it, and you just do it. They don't have to be there.
Yeah, contracts.
So, yeah.
Following up for this comic.
Because on these those kind of systems, you have to do maintenance or they clog up. So you have to have every 6 months. I got to go clean filters, put chlorine in them.
Yeah, it's regular upkeep. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like a swimming pool, but a swimming pool full of shit.
My kind of swimming pool.
My kind of turd hole.
That's what I like. Those are the pool parties I like. The poop party.
Poo party. It's a party now.
Party with the poop party.
This corn and this turd, it's a party now. Hi.
I gotta drop contract for Frog G, man. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have it's just gonna be regular layman words. It's gonna be like,
yeah,
Ink Spots gets this, Jason gets this, Frog G gets this. If anyone dies, they get this.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, no one gets medical. Yeah, stuff like that.
It's basically just breaking the percentages up. That's all.
Yeah, like I said, like if I were to get hit by a bus tomorrow, like you'd just be 50-50 at that point.
Yeah. Oh, that's how you're gonna do it? You're not gonna leave it to family member or something?
Well, yeah, I could do that. Like if nobody else is alive in your family, then I'm gonna word it differently. In the unfortunate incident, nobody is alive to collect the shares of Ink Spots.
Or we could do something like if one of us dies, our family could either. Okay, here's how you do it. Like if one of us dies, one of the other shareholders has the opportunity to buy out
the other family.
your family's shares.
Your shares.
Yeah, you have that option at first, and if not, then they retain the shares. Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Well, you can make an amendment to it. Like I'll send it to you if you think it's something like that. You can just be like, "Hey," and then just send it back to me, and I'll re-edit it, and I'll re-sign it and send it back and stuff like that. And then we'll send it to Frog G. We'll have Frog G sign last.
Yeah.
He gets to
You're
sign
last in line.
Well, you save the best for last. Thank you. Save the best for last.
I always save the breast for last.
It's not bad. It's not a bad idea. Sometimes you want to nom on it first, though. Get right in there.
God, I have so many stories and creations that I want to do, but getting that shit done is it's very hard. To actually get that shit out.
Dude, I have a few ideas. Like aside from Samurai Priest and Frog G, I got other ideas too, man.
I have 10 children's books that I've written. Actually, more like 12. So
wait, you've written them out. You just haven't illustrated them.
I haven't illustrated them. Some I have penciled them out up to 15 or 20 pages. So I have all those children's books that I thought of. Then I have 4 pretty solid comic book ideas. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, though. Like you said, if we could do this full time, you can maybe do even like 2 a year. You know what I mean? That would be nice.
Yeah.
You know, you could get, that's only 2 years really if you have 4 like concepts. It's really not that long.
Yeah.
But then you have like issue 2 of certain ones, certain IPs and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like you have to feel out like what people want, what they're buying.
Well, yeah, like depending on how well Frog G does, depends on whether or not there's going to be a sequel.
Yeah, is there going to be a Frog G2? We don't know yet. Hope so. Hope so. Maybe.
Hope so. Like people like Samurai Priest, I want to do a Samurai Priest book, but is it going to do well? No idea. I don't know. Absolute 2 did okay. It's not like I could, quit my job on it. So
yeah.
So we'll see what Frog G does.
Yeah. Shit, man, I'm tired. The spiders wore me out, man. Get the shit out of me, man.
Yeah, dude, that would exhaust me too, because it's so frightening.
Actually, the scorpions freak me out more. I've never seen that many scorpions together before. I've seen like 2 or 3 scorpions, but I've never seen like 10 or 15 all like slathering around like that. Freaky, man. What's up, Hocky? Hello to you.
Hocky, you have the link, dude. What?
He's at work. Is that a
so?
break? He's at a break.
Oh, he's
taking a work break.
Yeah, on my break. Well, hopefully you don't have to really do any work today, Hocky.
Yeah, work is overrated.
Well, it's also because people would be drowning at that point. So.
Oh, is he a lifeguard?
He's a lifeguard.
I didn't know that. I never listened, though. I don't listen.
Well, yeah. I mean, you've been there plenty of times when he talks about being a lifeguard, and you just start talking about, like,
milking, I told him that he was working on a stud farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you just totally just ignored him and just started talking about stud farms and milk. I thought he said he was a fluffer on a stud farm. No, yeah. You just automatically assumed he masturbates horses.
Yeah, I thought. I just picture with those big, like, really long plastic gloves.
Wait, don't you wear stuff like that?
I do.
Then.
So I can stick my hands in poo without actually getting poo on me.
In the poop.
The poop. The caca.
The feces.
Nothing I handle should be handled. I'm immune to it. It's been a lot of years. It used to, like, really make me gag, but I'm just used to it. It's like, just get in there, get it done, then get the hell out of there.
Yeah, dude, I was a busser at a restaurant, and I had to clean a bathroom full of vomit. Oh, dude, it was the worst. Like, I'm not kidding, it was full of vomit. Like, they hit everything except the toilet, and I'm not kidding, I didn't have to clean the toilet. There was vomit in the urinal, in the sink, on the walls, on the floor.
What the hell?
Yeah, dude, it was everywhere, but not in the toilet.
It's just projectile vomiting all over the whole bathroom except for where it should be?
I guess so, dude, but the entire time I'm just like, I'm like gagging. Already just hurl myself. Like, Jason, don't throw up, you gotta clean that up too. Like, yeah, so I dude, and feces, man, it would take, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do that.
I mean, for me, it was, restaurants were bad because people would shit their pants in the restaurant and then they try to flush their underwears down.
Oh, yeah, dude, just throw it in the garbage.
The worst place was Red Lobster. Like, I would go to Red Lobster, get a call, and you go there, it's always underwear. Like, some dude would shit his pants, and he tried to flush the underwear. So the snake that did, like, pull out a big old pair of shitty underwear. Like, come on, man.
Dude, like I said, you throw it in the trash. Why would you try to just flush it? It doesn't make any sense. You just put it in the garbage, dude. You get some paper towel and roll it up in that paper towel and put it in the garbage. Nobody knows it's in there. You're good.
Well, probably the craziest one was when I pulled the condoms out of that septic tank. And then when I was, like, telling the trucker guy, dude, you can't be flushing condoms down. And he's like, I had a vasectomy. I don't use condoms. His wife was just, like, dicking around on him while he was out on the road. Like, boyfriend's just flushing rubbers down, plugging everything up.
So how about them Lakers? Huh?
There was a lot of rubbers too, so she was getting to town while he was out of town, man.
That's horrible, man. That's so terrible.
I know.
So terrible, man. Men are horrible people.
Yeah.
Horrible. Horrible people.
This is funny though.
I'm thinking make a sandwich. We can make a sandwich. Okay.
And then there was an old guy once, and I don't know if I told that story. We were out there, and he just out of the blue, he's like, "Bill, you ever been long cocked?" And I'm like, "What?" I said, "No, sir, I don't believe I had." And I said, "I don't know what that is." He goes, "I'll tell you what long cocked is. It's when your wife leaves you for a guy with a bigger cock than you." I was like, "Okay."
I take it you have.
That's what he said. You ever been long cocked?
I didn't know that's what it was called. I just
I didn't know that either.
the terminology. I thought that was just called a whore. I didn't know there's a full-on terminology. Where's fantasy here?
She said a mentally ill person put poop all over the walls and she had to clean it up.
At KFC?
Yeah. That was gravy. The brown gravy.
You're just mistaken. Yeah, just dip the biscuits in it. It'll be good.
Bullet Ninja Haggleman.
Yo, what a Bullet Ninja. I see him everywhere.
Nice.
It's good to see.
Nice.
Good to see Bullet Ninja.
Yeah, it's always good.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I was looking at all the comics gate drama.
Oh, is there drama?
Oh, there's drama everywhere. People are
what are you talking about? Who? Spill the drama.
I ain't even saying. I ain't gonna.
Let me know. I want to know. Come on. I want to hear how. I want to hear how stupid it is. I want to hear how stupid it is.
Look at your timeline.
Yeah, but my timeline doesn't really have any of it because I ignore it. I don't look at it. I don't look at my timeline. I look at your posts and Bahr's posts and Plegel's and Luke's.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really... Like, if it doesn't have pretty pictures, I usually don't look at it because it takes me a while to read it.
Yeah, I just don't... I'm stay out of all of it. I mean, there's plenty of people I don't like, but I'm not gonna, like, try to start fights with them. It's like... I want to make comic books.
Yeah, dude,
that's... be in the middle of this crap.
Like, I'll talk about... Why is everybody so loud? I'll talk about, like, the... mainstream stuff, or like, oh look, King Valkyrie, like that was the newest one, or or how the new Thor movie is going to be just terrible, even though I'm going to see it anyway because I like Thor. But I'll talk about that. But when it comes to actual creators in the indie scene, no, it's
well,
like
also,
those are.
I work with a lot of different creators, being a colorist, like a lot of different ones, and then like they kind of become your friends and stuff. But then like when two of them don't like each other, and they're both your friend, and they both like talk about each other. It's like, dude, I don't want anything to do with this. Stop it.
Well, I give this analogy a lot. When I was in my early 20s, I was hanging out with my friends all the time. But I would hang out with my band friends, but I would also hang out with my friends that hung out at the Bahr pool hall. The guys at the Bahr pool hall did not like my band friends and vice versa.
Yeah.
So I just never hung out with them at the same time is what it was. Like, I would be like, hey, guys, I'm going to go to the bar, hang out with my friends. They're like, oh, okay, whatever. And I would just leave, and that would be it. I didn't ask them to come along with me. It's like you could be friends with more than one person, and if they don't like each other, they don't have to hang out. It's fine.
And some of them don't like each other for, like if you hear the reason, it's like, that's a really dumb reason not to like somebody, but whatever. It's like...
Hey, that's your choice, man. Yeah. It's fine. It's stupid, but okay.
I'm still friends with both of you, so whatever. But, yeah. And then there's some people, like, if you're going to start that much drama on, like, Twitter and YouTube and everything, and then you can't ask me to do work for you, because I'm not, because I'm distancing. I don't want to be part of that drama. And sometimes that, like, because of who I am, because I've worked on Cash Grab, worked for Cecil, because I worked for Ethan. Me just working on something can be construed as like being on that person's side, and that person will even try to use that as like
a weapon.
A weapon, like, look at, we got an Ink Spots cover. Well, yeah, no, I'm not gonna work for you if you want to try to weaponize my artwork. I'm just working for hire. Me painting a cover doesn't mean I'm on your side of anything. It means you paid me money to do a picture. So
yeah,
you know?
Yeah, I can understand them saying like using that as publicity. Like, you know, people know who you are, so they're like, yeah, I got an Ink Spot cover. That's different than.
Yeah, and that happens a lot too. A lot of times I get hired just because name recognition. Like, people know who Ink Spots is. Some people know who Ink Spots is. And so I'll have them do a cover, you know, and that's fine. I know they're leveraging my name, and because they're doing that, I'm getting a premium amount of money for doing the comic, for doing the cover. So, because I know what they're doing, and I'm lending my name to their project, but to use it as a weapon, that's not cool. And
no, dude, that's not.
I try to stay away from that sort of thing. Hocky, later, man.
Later, Hocky, man. Have a good day at work.
Exactly, Fanta. You gotta stay neutral, especially because I want to sell comics to everybody. So I don't care if there's two warring factions against each other. I want both factions to buy my comic books. So, you know?
Yeah, dude, definitely. And I mean, honestly, what personal issue could I have against any of these people? Like, it's not like they murdered my cat. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, it's not like they did anything horrible and deplorable to me. And even if they said a couple words, boo-hoo, you said words.
Plus, it's internet drama, so it's like, who cares? It's just, I don't know. It's not like real life.
No, if you were to be face to face, they wouldn't say half that crap anymore.
Yeah, I've had people say stuff to me on social media that if they said it to me in real life, I would just punch their jaw right off their face. So it's like they wouldn't ever dare say that to me in real life, you know. So.
I mean, Bullet Ninja, I see you in a lot of chats.
I have no clue who you are. I don't even know what Jason's talking about.
I see Bullet Ninja in chat. You talking about? I say, hail, Bullet Ninja. He knows me. He's seen me. I may not know who Bullet Ninja is, but I know who Bullet Ninja is.
But do you know what I'm saying? But do you really know?
Well, no, I don't
who
know.
Bullet Ninja is.
I don't, because I don't even know if Bullet Ninja is male or female. So I don't really know who Bullet Ninja is, but I know who Bullet Ninja is.
Bullet Ninja?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you're sleepy.
Doesn't sound familiar. She's just listening to us. We're putting her to sleep with the sweet, sweet sounds of our voices.
Oh, yeah, Fanta. Oh, that's right, girl. You getting real rusty-eyed over there, aren't you? Mm-hmm.
Maybe I can sing a lullaby for her.
Oh, there you go. Sing Fanta. Sing Fanta a lullaby. Oh, hold on. Wait.
I'm out of tune. I gotta tune this.
Oh, you got tune? Okay, good. Hold on.
It's out of tune.
Hold on. There we go.
Do you know like what the words are to tune your ukulele? Good chefs eat a lot. That's what you gotta remember for the strings.
No.
Did you know that?
Good chefs eat a lot.
Good chefs eat.
They do actually. They're quite large people.
Hey, those are my people. Whoa, that's sharp. That's sharp. What? That's flat. I mean, I think I need to get some new strings for this thing pretty soon. These are original strings. I've had this thing for like 5 years. Oh, that's why. Woo! I missed that tuning up. I think my tuner was screwed.
Oh, okay. Bullet Ninja did work for PTP on the Ultra Girl poster and some of the 93 figure box.
Oh, dude.
Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So that's a hint as to who Bullet Ninja is. That's pretty dope. That ain't.
I gotta get to the E. Give me a second.
Fanta. He's got to get to that E, girl, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah, Fanta. Getting that E on real good.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. He found it.
Now I gotta get my A on.
Hey! Hey-oh!
Oh, there it is. Okay, Fanta.
Alright.
Just kick back. Put your head on a pillow.
Right, girl.
And reach your hand down. Close your eyes. Dream of cock. Don't think too much. Let your mind stop. Just think about cock. Sweet dreams. Think of filling your seams with sweet penis. With sweet schlong. Sweet dreams. Dream of these. Bananas. Bananas. Bananas and peas. Have sweet dreams. That should put her straight to sleep.
Yeah, I think she will be. I think she'll be. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't hear from her the rest of the night.
Oh, man. I like lullabies.
It's just a tip.
I know that one always puts me to sleep.
There you go. She loves your ink.
I love you too, Fanta.
There you go. All the love in the air. See, no drama, just love.
Love is in the air.
Yo, Creator Outlet, what's up? How's it going?
What's up? Hail.
What's up?
Everybody still says hail.
Yeah, we all say hail still. It's faster, I think. It's faster than saying hello.
I like to just say yo.
Yo's kind of quick
Yo.
too.
Yo.
I still type it. I'll type. Sometimes I'll type mahalo if I'm feeling frisky.
Oh, mahalo.
I will. I'll type in mahalo.
Mahalo.
All depends on my mood, you know. So sometimes I'm like aloha.
Ooh.
We'll say aloha as well.
Aloha, hello, or aloha, goodbye.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Does he have pointy fingers? I can't remember. Does he have like sharp nails?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Sounds good to me. All right. It doesn't matter. Not going to be in the book anyway.
No, I think you drew him with pointy nails before.
I think I did too.
Yeah, anything we draw that doesn't go in the main story can go in the supplemental. So.
Well, that's the thing. Like, this is the, you know how you see a trailer for a movie and it's got some cool stuff in it, but it's never in the movie? That's what this is.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be anywhere in anything.
Yeah, you're just going to see it. It's like a scene that never happened.
Yeah.
We're just trying to show you guys cool stuff so you'll buy the book.
What do you think? This looks cool? You think this looks cool?
Mm-hmm. I like skull monsters with flaming horns.
Penis, Mink.
Penis.
It's a hold on.
Bananas,
I see the confusion. Hold on, I see the
bananas and peas.
All right, hold on. There we go. Is this better? Can you see it now?
Yeah, got it.
Alright.
I got another character named the Unicorn that has that on his head.
Oh, well, that's a different character.
It's a spoof book about, it's a underground comic theme I made about a guy that gets his powers because one of the goddesses actually accidentally drops her godly dildo off of her night shelf in the skies, and it falls down to earth and hits the guy in the head, and it attaches itself to his forehead, and he gets superpowers from it. It's called the Unicorn.
So he has a permanent penis on his forehead?
Yeah, it's like it's a god tier dildo. It's actual goddess's dildo. Yeah.
Does it have ultra vibration mode?
I don't know all of his powers. He's more like he's like a tick, like the tick.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. So he's always trying to solve crimes.
Why don't you guys do the tick for your read along of Doom?
That might be a good one too. Yeah, I like the tick. I kind of want to do Too Much Coffee Man because I've never read that before, and it looks.
I've never read it, but I've seen it.
It looks like something I'd like. I like the character. Yeah, it's crazy coffee cup on his head.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know why you guys haven't done the max yet. I don't know what you got against Sam Keith.
We were letting the audience vote, and they didn't vote for that. They voted for Long Shot. And
why do you hate Sam Keith?
I don't know why I don't want to. I don't feel like reading Long Shot. I really don't.
It shows because you haven't read it yet.
I know. It's like I didn't pick that either. That was like Matt Bahr picked that, I think. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he going to be on the channel talking?
He probably won't even show up.
He probably won't show up.
Every time someone picks one of them that isn't us and it gets picked, they don't even show up. Like Pops picked.
What did he pick? I remember.
Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And then he didn't even show up for Secret Wars.
That's funny.
It did turn out interesting though once we saw the pencils.
Oh, dude, those last few, those pencils were ridiculous.
And then you're like, wow, the inkers in the 80s must have messed up so much great
The inkers
artwork.
in the 80s sucked.
Yeah.
They just flat out sucked.
They completely covered up all the pencilers' artwork.
How do you ruin Mike Zeck artwork? Like, how? Like, I mean, how? How?
Ink it with a brush. That's how you mess it up.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's like, how could you even conceive of doing that, though? Like, I'm like, yo, man, I don't want to touch it. It's so good. I'm afraid to ruin it.
Yeah, because I had seen nothing up to that point, nothing but really good Mike Zeck art. Like, really great Punisher stuff. And then when I seen Secret Wars, I'm like, this sucks balls. This is horrible. What happened? And then it's like, oh, I saw the pencils, the ink.
But it doesn't make sense. And the thing is, it's not like they were rushing. And maybe they rushed the inks, and that's why, because the pencils took so long.
And then that page, the Spider-Man in black costume page, sells for like $4 million. I
thought it was the cover. Wasn't it the cover?
No, it was the
actual page
where it's first Spider-Man in black suit, and it sold for like $4 million.
Jeez, it's so ridiculous.
And it was not a good page either. That's crazy. But it's like pretty much the origin of Venom. Like the first Venom, yeah. So
it's all because of height, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. And then he drew that page, and he probably sold it for like $50. And then someone got $4 million off of his page.
Hey, man, they should have had NFTs back then. You know, he would have made a killing.
I know. God, dude, that sucks.
I gotta start doing NFTs. Let's do NFTs, Inc.
Imagine being an artist, like you draw it, and you make like $100, and then someone sells it for like millions.
I will say that is the one thing about the NFTs that I really want to I want to get into it because of it, is because you can make royalties on that. If or whatever, like somebody sells it for $4 million, you get a kickback.
All right, my father-in-law's calling me. Give me a second.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Mute.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind trying to figure out NFTs and getting them, getting a better understanding of them, putting some work out there, seeing what happens. You got to pay to list them, so to speak, and then they like go into a kind of like a can't remember the name. What's the name? Like a not a blacklist, but something like that. And people just bid on it, buy it or whatever, and you get a kickback after a while. So if they sell it, I like that idea. Because before you just sold artwork, and that was it. You just sold it. And I guess that's the risk you take. But I mean, everybody knows I sell my artwork for usually pretty cheap. They're usually sketches anyway. Cool. He looks cool, guys. I think he looks cool. Darken this in. I'm going to start darkening in layers of digitally, or some stuff visually. Trying to make the lines as thin as I can so I can ink over them again. Add all the fun stuff traditionally. All right. Let's see. Oh. Everybody for swinging by. Got a couple people watching right now. I appreciate you for sticking on board watching this. You could be anywhere. I think Ethan started streaming, so I think that's why I also lost a few viewers. But you be anywhere right now, and you're here, and I appreciate that. You hit all the bells and whistles, and check out all the links down below. Got recently added ink spots because I was a great friend, and I didn't have them in there. But I added ink spots in. Christopher John's down there too. Check out his Twitter. He was supposed to be here tonight, but he's a family man. He's a busy man. Works third shift. Tired man. So he couldn't make it, and that's okay. Well, there's always next week. Maybe I'll do a Thursday stream next week since Luke and Ink won't be streaming. We'll see how it goes. I too have food to cook and stuff like that. So tonight I got Subway. I got Subway. They have the oh, pardon me. Subway has this rotisserie chicken. It's quite good. I really liked it. So that was the first time I had that. I guess I think it's a new thing. And my friend's nephew works there, so no, my nephew's friend, that reverse it, works there. Yay. Get a good, good conversation, if you know what I mean. So yeah. But I do like me some Subway. Eat fresh. You gotta eat fresh. Am I missing people? This is Creator's Outlet, right? Oh, it's Bullet Ninja. See what happens when I don't pay attention. This is why I clicked that little star button. Saw Fanta there. That's Creator's Outlet. Bullet Ninja has 2 comments. Let's read them. Let's read them together. Oh, later, Bullet Ninja. Have a good night, man. Thanks for swinging by. I got you with chicken. Yes. Yeah, it's Subway, man. They have a rotisserie chicken. It's delicious. Next time you go there, get it. Next time you go to Subway, eat fresh. Don't make sure Jared isn't there. I know he who shall not be named. Oh, is Matt Bahr going to bed? Matt Bahr was on Irene's channel.
All right, I'm back.
All right, everybody, that was the stream.
And my father-in-law needed help with his internet.
No, it's not good, dude. I can vamp.
His network adapter is out, so he's like, "I don't have any internet." And I said, "Did you says?" I was like, "No, it's your network adapter. I know your modem's working. This is brand new."
Yeah, dude, I hate. Dude, I have the weird. It's not like we have weird problems every now and then where the internet just won't work. It'll just stop for like a good hour or half hour, and then it's fine. Huh. It happens to me usually when I'm streaming. Believe it or not. I don't know. You were there for the one, weren't you?
Oh yeah, I've been in a couple, and well, mine does that too. Like mine will go all crazy every once in a while too, and it's like, what the hell's going on? Yeah,
but whenever you're in you're in a stream where you can't, you got to get back in somehow. I guess you can do it on your phone. I found that out, but you want to end it, you can't. So people can't do it. People are like in limbo. They're like, I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
I remember, who was it? It was a Lola stream, and I guess I can't remember. I went to go take my medicine, or I had to go do something, or I was talking to my nephew is what it was. And I came back, and like the stream was ended with just Michael T sitting there in the background. So like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, man. It's like we ended it and everybody left, but I didn't want to be rude, so I stuck around. Like, well, you could have left, dude. I would have gotten the fig. I would have figured everything out.
I did want to do a shout out for Breaking Rad. They're going to do the wrestling finals, and I'm going to be taking on Shane Davis.
Oh, you're
dude,
going.
I've been kicking ass though. like kicking mega ass. Like I took Don Chin, I just ruined him. I turned him into a pretzel. So I don't know. I think Shane Davis should be a little worried. But
I don't know, dude. Shane Davis is a kickboxer, man.
I don't know. I beat Doodle Bags, and he's like a weightlifter, so you never know, man.
It's true.
Miracles happen every day. So
this
that
is.
is
I don't think they're gonna let you beat him, though.
I don't think they'll let me beat him. But this coming Saturday, it's me versus Shane Davis. Wart the Wizard is going against Piper. Is going against Lucient.
Who's going against Lucient?
Colors, Kyle Ritter.
Oh, Kyle Ritter.
Yeah, Kyle Ritter is coming. So
going against Lucient.
He'll never hear him coming.
Oh.
And then Zayd Comics versus the Crack Pack. So yeah.
The whole Crack Pack.
Yeah, just two.
Well, Phil is like 15 feet tall.
Yeah. So yeah. Did you see Luke's wrestling match where he killed the other dude?
I heard about it.
He killed Replicant.
Yeah, he blew it.
His head blew up.
Yeah.
That's just mean. That's horrible.
That's pretty funny. I want to Bullet Ninja. I don't consider Subway fast food per se. And I get the wraps. I get the wraps. I don't get the subs themselves. But yeah, no, it's cutting out fast food. I don't really eat fast food either. I maybe eat Taco Bell once in a great long while because they're open late.
Ooh, I like a BMT over there, man. That's good.
A what?
A BMT.
From Taco Bell?
No, from Subway.
Oh, Subway.
It's just like salami, bacon, bologna, like ham, all kinds of meat. It's good. Oh, I think they put pepperoni on it too. It's good shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it is technically it is fast food, but I mean, there's probably more sodium in like the chicken and stuff like. But if you don't get all the crap on it, it's actually pretty good for you. You get a lot of veggies and like the protein in the wrap. You don't get any sauces or anything.
No veggies. Just meat, cheese, and sweet carbs.
So the worst possible way to get it is
bread, meat, and cheese, and then double the meat and double the cheese.
Oh, jeez, are you serious?
Hell yeah.
Oh no, dude.
Double meat, double cheese, and white bread. Oh, all the carbs. Good stuff.
No, man. I do get I get the cheese slice. I'm not gonna lie, but I get the chicken. I get the wrap.
Heartburn. Oh, so good.
No, I get the wrap.
It's from all the pepperoni on it. Big bunch of pepperoni.
No, get the chicken, dude. It's better for you.
I don't like the chicken.
He doesn't like you either.
Dude, did I ever tell you, like, I went to Subway once and there's, like, this new kid in there and he was learning how to make the sandwiches. And so on the thing, it says roast chicken, right? Like, that's the sandwich I want. So I'm like, I want roast chicken. Or no, I said, it says chicken. And I'm like, all it says is chicken. And then I said, I want the chicken on just the regular bread. And he's like ignoring me for a minute, like he's talking to another customer when I'm standing right in front of him, and he was a new kid, he didn't know what he was doing, and he must have been poor kid must have been like 16 years old. Oh. And then finally, like after he's like giving this other person a cup, and he's like just and I'm like on my lunch hour, Yeah. And so then he looks at me, goes, he's like, what do you want? So I had to say it again. I'm like, I said I want the chicken on the white roll. And he goes, do you want that chicken roasted? And I lost it. I go, I don't know how you cook the fucking chicken. It says chicken. I want fucking chicken on fucking white bread. And the poor kid's face is like turned white. He's like, he didn't know what to do.
Oh, dude.
I says, I don't know if it's fucking roasted or not. It just says chicken. I want fucking chicken.
Well, they have more than one kind of chicken, man.
It didn't say that, though. It just said chicken sub. And I was like, that's what I want.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, that was, I hardly, ever done that, but I lost it. The poor kid's face is like white, just like he didn't know what to do. He's like, I don't need a manager. It's like, just give me a sandwich. I will fucking kill you.
Well, let alone, I mean, you are on your lunch break, so you only have so much time. You know, it's not like you have, like, you just wait. You know, you only have so much time.
He's supposed to for a good time, not a long time. True. Well, if you want to know the truth, every male in my family on my mom's side has died before 65. So.
Oh, hey, well, everybody back Frog G while you can, because
I got a good 20 years left in me. So
yeah, we don't know how long this is going to take.
I have a good 20 years. Oh, it's not going to take 20 years, man. We'll be on Frog G Part 9 by then.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. No, Frog G's good. Yeah, but that poor kid. I worked, there's a place up here called Mr. Hero. It's like a sub shop, but really horrible for you. Like, it's greasy, like hamburger patties with ham and cheese and just oils, and it's horrible for you, but it's so delicious. But that's like the only fast food type place I really ever worked at. The rest of it has been like restaurant stuff or something.
My wife gives people a hard time though, and like if you tell her something, it better be that way. Like, I remember went to the movies once, and I don't know if you guys have them, but they have like a loyalty cups like at the movies. So
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You buy the cup for like $9, and then if you bring it the same cup back, it's only like $1 to fill it up.
Fill it up, yeah.
And so she had called, and they told her like, yeah, if you bring the cup, we have a new cup, but we'll still honor the old one. It's fine. Just bring, we're still doing it for this week or whatever. So we went up there to watch a movie, and the kid wouldn't let her do it. Oh, dude.
What?
Yeah, he's like, no, and he's like, you gotta buy the new one. We got a new one, and she's like, I called it, but she like tore that little dude apart, and I felt bad for her. Like, oh, my wife will fucking kill you, dude. She called, and they told her that it would, so you have to. So, no, it was funny though. The poor kid, he's like, he was just doing what he was told, like. Some supervisor told him, "No, tell him they gotta buy the new cup." Like,
right.
And the poor kid's like, "I don't know what to do."
He's like, "I'm doing my job. I'm sorry."
Yeah. So yeah, she's way worse than me. So.
Yeah, but I mean, if they tell you something, that's what it should be.
Yeah.
So I get it.
He has to think about how many projects he has left in him. I don't know how many I got left in me, but I got a lot of ideas. We'll see how many get out there.
Yeah. Ideas only go so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do agree with the look, I'm just doing my job thing. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't, like, I work retail, and, like, coupon says this, I'm just doing my job, and then they're like, I want to see the manager. Yeah. I was told this. It's like, look, I get paid minimum wage. I don't care.
Yeah,
like,
Porky's like, I'm making $7.
Yeah.
I don't even care.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I'm like if she's like, look, well, that's just what it was. I make minimum wage. I don't care. Sure, whatever. You could have it. I don't care. A buck. Yeah, exactly. I don't care. It's like. So yeah, that mentality does work in both directions.
If it gets you off my ass, lady.
Yeah,
well, I have to do that all the time. Like in business, like there's some people that are completely wrong. It's evident that they're wrong. If they even thought about it for a second, they would know they're wrong. But it's like they're never gonna admit that. It's like you fixed my sewer line and now my upstairs faucet drips. It's like they're not related at all. Well, it happened the same day you were here. They're not remote. There's no possible way I could work downstairs in your front yard and make your upstairs second floor faucet drip. There's no way that could happen. But it's like, sometimes you just gotta go, fine, I'll just fucking fix the faucet. No big deal. Just fucking shut up.
Yeah, just shut up. Just stop talking to me.
There's nothing to do with me, but whatever. I'll just fix it if it shuts you up. And then it's like, just pay me the $3,000 you owe me for working out in your yard, you know? I'm not going to let a $95 service call cost me like $3,000, you know? So
right. Like, but the thing is, that's another reason why they're saying it, though, because they know that if they nag
you're going to do it.
You're going to do it, yeah.
Because they're holding back $3,000 unless you fix it, you know? Yeah, that was an actual thing that happened to me, and I just like whatever. I just went.
It would be totally different if they're, look, I know it's not your thing, and it's like, but could you maybe look at the like if they were nice, you might be like, yeah, I'll just do it for free. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But it like once they're jerks about it, it just, you don't even want to help them anymore. Like, you just don't.
Yeah, I've had a few. There was only 2 that I actually had to go to court for. And I won both those cases, but it's still like a huge inconvenience. Like, I probably lost $1,000 just not working that day to go to court. So it's like,
right,
yeah,
yeah, but you know, sometimes you have to like, look, I gotta do this. This is stupid.
Well, that one was a dumb one. The guy wanted us to strap a gas line to like these big boulders in his yard. We're like, no. And then he wanted us to put the gas line up in the air on risers and run it over part of... And it's like, no, we can't do that because that's not code. Like, we can't even do that.
That doesn't even sound safe.
No, we can't do that. And so we buried it the right way. And he knew we were going to bury it. But then he tried to not pay us and then take us to court and try to get dings against the license because we buried the gas line like you're supposed to code. It's like, no, we had to do it that way. So it doesn't matter what you want. There's a code that says we have to do it that way. You know.
Right. There's a reason why that code is in place.
Yeah.
It's for your safety.
Yeah, and so I had to take
gas line.
And then of course he comes in with like a, they're just trying to take advantage of me because I'm old. And it's like, no, you're totally, you fucking old bastard. I'm mad that you're old and you're a cranky old punk, but that's not what this is.
Yeah, just be a cool old person.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a couple like that. And then we had a guy that wanted us to warranty something that the company had put in 15 years prior.
What?
Yeah, it's like, no,
that's a long warranty.
That's not, we can't warranty that for 15 years. Lord knows what you did in 15 years to it.
No warranty lasts 15 years.
And then he took us all the way, we had to go to court, and then they're like, okay, registered contractors, warranty's only 2 years. Sorry, there's nothing you can do. So, but of course, then he goes on Yelp and Google and then gives you all these bad reviews, Angie's List. It's like, yeah, and then you have to respond to each one, and who knows how many people ever even read responses. They just read like
the initial post.
Yeah, this company's horrible. It's like, no, that's not what happened. And you lost in court. You didn't put that down that you lost in court.
You failed to mention a key point, pal. Lost in court.
That a judge, the registered contractors, the county building inspector, and everybody else agreed with us. You didn't write that down. Yeah, people are a trip, man. That's what like really soured me on people. Like, I think it definitely jaded me when it comes to the. It's like, because people are, like, everyone goes, people are inherently good. No, people are inherently assholes.
They're
like,
inherently selfish.
They're out for themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 People are not inherently good. Now, if you're good, sometimes it'll just kind of reflect back. Sometimes,
yeah. Sometimes you think about it too. Like, how do people, because like they witness the same events and they like perceive it completely different. It's like, Are you like your brain works completely different than mine? 'Cause that's not what I saw. You know,
Right.
you're just nuts.
Yeah, they're just they put their reality in their own vision in their own way, even though it's not the right reality.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're delusional and insane.
And some people are weird about stuff like like we have some relatives that are like it's like in my life it's completely normal. Like me and a buddy will tell me like, yeah, dude, I make $23 an hour or something like, just tell me. But like I have family members that like saying something like that is completely taboo. Like they'll freak out on you and like leave your house like, oh, is that job pay well? You're just like you're not really like just asking them if they're, but that's completely taboo to ask them that but it seems so just like a normal thing to me. So it's people just perceive like they're just different. Everybody's got their own little weird
well, because people attach that hourly rate to self-worth, and it's like, but I work at McDonald's. Like I don't get paid 23, but I'm still a good human being.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the reason why people. And also if you get paid a lot of money, people are like,
that's what it is, because they don't work. These people have
right. They want,
they have moolah.
It's jealous.
Yeah.
I think I get like 14 an hour, 15 an hour, and which isn't bad for what I do. Like I think it could be $1 more. Like whatever I make, I think it could be like $1.50 more or so. That's also just because things have gone up in price. But I don't care. I'll tell you what I make. I don't care. It's not. It doesn't reflect who I am as a person. It's just that's the job.
Yeah, and just people perceive things as like they think you're insulting them when you're not or something. It's like
Pops in the chat. Welcome, Pops.
What's up, Pops? Yeah. Made me read Secret Wars. What's wrong with you? No, but yeah, people are. It's strange, and then I always wonder that too. Like, do you ever wonder, like, do people ever perceive anything the same? Like, even like maybe two people are like, I really like the way chicken tastes, but then you wonder, does that like when they eat chicken, do they taste the same as when you eat chicken, or do the flavor different to them? It's like weird stuff like that, you know.
I mean, people, I guess, have different taste buds and stuff. But like, at the same time, no, because everything tastes like chicken. So
yeah, it's very strange. Every once in a while, people will tell you something that you don't even know that. Like, I'm trying to think of something. There was something like a week ago that it was like a thing on Twitter. Like, do you know people perceive this differently? And you're like, really? I thought everybody, it's just people hear things differently, taste things differently. Even that, like when they see colors, they perceive them different. So it's a strange thing.
Well, I mean, look at people who are colorblind. They're totally their perception of color is totally whacked off. Dude, I saw this. What was it on there's a show called The Unexplained on the History Channel. It's pretty cool.
I watched that before.
Yeah, dude, did you see the one where like this guy sees sound?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was tripped out, man. I'm like, man, that's got to be so weird.
You can see sound, and there's people that can smell, like they can see smells and just strange stuff, man. Yeah,
it's like superhero Daredevil type stuff, man.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
And then some people like don't even know that that's different than what other people. They just think that's a normal thing because that's normal the way they've always perceived stuff. So,
that's the way you live your life, though. Like, I don't know what it's like to be a healthy human being. Like, to me, that's odd to be a healthy human being. But for everybody else, my health situation is odd.
Yeah, Bullet Ninja, I hate cilantro. It tastes like...
Really? See, yeah, I like cilantro.
Really? To me, it tastes like a household cleaner or something.
That's what people say.
Like, it just tastes like nasty.
People who don't like cilantro, that's what they say.
It tastes like a household... Like I just sprayed bleach on something.
No, it's good.
Yeah, I don't like cilantro at all. I just like, it's a weird taste to me.
Yeah, I think that's like a good example of how people perceive taste, because I hear that a lot. Like people who don't like cilantro, that's what they say. They say this is a cleaning products.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, it doesn't taste like that. It just tastes good. Like I don't know.
I mean, people would have to perceive things differently. There's people that eat those black rotten eggs and.
Oh, dude, Irene eats those. Irene loves
I know.
those.
It's like,
yeah, dude.
It's like it's worse than a clump of shit, and you're sticking that in your mouth. It's like rotten food.
Dude, she described it as being like gelatinous. That's what I was like. Oh, like when she said that, I'm like, no.
I've seen it on that. What is that? That Zimmerman that eats all the weird foods, and he couldn't even stomach it. He like put it in his mouth, and he spit it out. Then he tried it again. He's like, I can't do it. It's the grossest thing I've ever eaten in my life. The only thing grosser was he ate that piss shark stuff.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like they had it and they like cut a piece off the fin and gave it to him, and he oh man, he almost gacked. He couldn't even keep it in his mouth for like 2 seconds. Yeah. There's some stuff that people definitely have to have a different sense of taste, man, to eat stuff like that.
Well, and that's where living in different cultures also comes into play. You know, there's plenty of people who probably can't stomach a cheeseburger that live in different cultures just because it's just so much. And so
no, there's cultures that think we're absolutely insane for eating cheese.
Oh yeah, well,
like,
we're not.
That's fermented milk. That's rotten milk. You know.
Yeah.
So, but to us, it's just cheese.
It's just delicious, is what it is. It's
Dude,
the reason for our obesity.
I'll eat a whole block of cheese, man. I love cheese.
I can't do straight cheese unless it's string cheese. Then I can do it, but I have to do like cheese and crackers.
For me, it goes back to being poor because government cheese blocks.
Yep.
So they give you like a 1 pound, just this long rectangle of cheese that looked like a giant stick of butter, and then you'd get like 2 or 3 of those blocks of cheese for each month. And so yeah, we just had cheese sandwiches all the time, man. Just like big old glob, like a big thick chunk of cheese in between 2 pieces of like stale bread with just like globs of Miracle Whip, like a big glob of Miracle Whip on it.
You know what's good though? Like it's actually tasty. Like I don't know if government cheese is tasty, but like a slice.
Oh,
of
it's really tasty. Yeah.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, it's so good.
I'm sure it is. Like Kraft cheese, like regular sliced cheese with a little bit of Dijon mustard.
Oh yeah,
like, and that's it. Just between regular Wonder Bread or something. It's really good. Like,
it is funny because I cannot stomach Miracle Whip now. It's like my taste changed and like somewhere like
your whole life.
Like when I got out of my teens, like we used to eat like jars of Miracle Whip, like on everything, and then all of a sudden it's like I can't stomach it. It has to be just Best Foods mayonnaise is all I can eat now. It has to be a real thin amount too. So.
Well, see. Like as I said, we have a lot of people we grew up with. So for a cheap, quick meal, my mom would make elbow macaroni with like tomato soup and hot dogs. Yeah, dude, and I ate it when I was a kid. Now, I gag, I will vomit. I cannot eat that. I hate it so much. But I used to eat it as a kid.
Yeah, so. We'd have rice, brown rice, chopped up hot dogs, and then they'd put like a can of like green beans or peas in it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, in a pinch, you eat what you can eat. You know.
Let me go. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta see if my wife needs help bringing in the groceries.
Yeah, I heard a door slam. So.
Yep, I'll be right back.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, like I said, we were middle class. You know, we weren't dying, but there were times where we were rough. So, you know, we had to watch the grocery list. Yeah. So we used to have, I think my sister and I, my brother and I, used to eat, I believe it was Miracle Whip with like jelly. I can't remember. It was gross thinking about it, but I guess we ate it and it was good. Hooked on that. Like government cheddar. Yeah, we never had to get government. We were fortunate, you know. We were fortunate. So yeah, we never had to worry about the government cheese, stuff like that. But like I said, times weren't always peachy keen, you know. And a lot of people, you got big bills, so every now and then we would have to have the meals that weren't as tasty to make. Yeah. And ink's great. The perception that people, your taste buds, even how how you perceive the world in general, through your visions, through hearing, sounds, frequencies, and stuff like that. It's pretty amazing. Or subjective realities. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like that. Hold on. I know this is from here, but I can't read that. What? I don't think his mouth is open wide enough. Let me extend that. So yeah, it's this is the kind of like when I was growing up, when I was in my early 20s.
Okay.
She need any help?
No, she already had it. But then I got up and I'm old, so I had to take a pee.
I know how that goes. Like when
Remember
I go
when you were young and you take like one piss a week or something, now it's like constant pissing, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Mold.
I'm just old.
It's like it felt like when you're younger, you could hold a piss for like 3 weeks. It's like no big deal.
Yeah. Now you just gotta go. And also you don't want to hold it in anyway. It's not good for you.
Oh yeah, like it'll give you like fucking horrible cramps if you hold it in for too long.
You also get a bladder infection, man. You don't want to hold that in.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you don't want a UTI, man.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
Probably the worst thing. I had kidney stones like Fraga had, and that was pretty much the worst pain I ever had in my entire life.
I hear it's pretty bad, dude. Yeah. I always wondered like if I ever got kidney stones because my kidney is in the front. So, how people it's their lower back is what starts to kill them after a while because of the kidney stones.
Yeah.
So would I just have intense like abdominal pains? Abdominal pains? I don't know. I fortunately I've never had a kidney stone.
Yeah.
So, but then again, dude, I'm supposed to drink like 120 ounces of fluid a day. So I don't. Yeah. I think I'm good.
Well, I drink a ton of water too because diabetes. I'm always thirsty. So
right.
I'm just always guzzling water too. But yeah, I haven't had that in a while. But when I was younger, I would get it a lot, and I think it's because all I used to drink was only soda, pretty much. And so
I know, like it's because it's calcium buildup. So like I know like milk and tea, that combination can cause it.
I drink a lot of coffee, but I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
used to get them pretty bad. I never had to go to the doctor. They always passed on their own, but...
Well, that's good, then.
My God, they were, like, so painful. God, I don't even know how to describe it. Just, like... I heard it's a rock coming out of your fucking dick hole and out of your...
Well, I heard it's a male equivalent to giving birth. Like, that's as close as a male can come to the pain of giving birth.
Yeah, like, it bit me over and made me... brought tears to your eyes, man, so...
Well, that's just because you're a wuss.
I am. I'm a giant puss, man.
You are. It's okay.
Depends, though. I surprised a few people in my lifetime.
What is this? I can't read this. What people sending me? DMs? What is it? I don't know. I can't read. Oh, this is the art auction. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. I got that, too. I didn't sign up for it. I probably won't this time. Let's skip it this time.
You're gonna skip it? What?
Yeah.
You're not gonna sell no Frog G stuff?
I don't really have anything right now.
I gotta send you stuff to color, dude.
Yeah, then you can sell it.
That's fine. You gotta send it back to me, though.
That's fine.
I mean, because that would be exclusively for the campaign. Like, I wouldn't spend it. So,
yeah.
I don't mind doing that. If that's what you want to do, that's fine with me. You don't even have to send it back to me. You can just scan it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to be on the morning slot, 11 to 3 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah. So, I've been sketching stuff off and on streams and for, like, TikTok and stuff that I could just sell little doodles and
I just haven't done well on it, like, the last few times. Like, it's really yeah. And then I don't like having to get it all packaged up and shipped because it's a pain in the ass. So
Yeah, see, I'm fortunate where I just ship it from my work.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I don't mind. I ship it from my work. It's fine there. It cost me $6 to ship it, so it's not bad. And
Well, also, I just sometimes I see people just sell really beautiful artwork, and you know that it's like that's like $1,000 piece of artwork, and it's selling for like $50, and you're
but dude, here's the thing, man. All right, when I started that thing, my whole idea was sketches to sell cheap to fans. Like, I was thinking $20 to $50. Like, I wasn't expecting people to bring like, here's the cover to my campaign page that I drew for like 15 hours. Like, I'm like, no. I was like, that's the opposite. That's high money.
Exactly.
So, and it's fine if that's what they want to try to sell, but then that to me that defeats the purpose of it, because people could go to an EBS auction and get that kind of stuff. So that's why I came up with this idea, but it got out of my hands, man. I don't know. But so that's why things go cheap, is because initially that's why I intended it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I don't know. I don't really have a ton of stuff either. So
right. Well, that's the thing, dude. I saw my sketches, man.
I don't do much traditional stuff anymore. So
right.
Like I do like the little watercolor paintings and stuff, but they're not anything anyone would want to buy. I mean, it's not of any comic book characters or anything. It's mainly just me like warming up or trying to keep my skills up or whatever. So.
Yep. Yeah, like I can
there and paint a nose or something. You know.
Well, like I have stuff here for sure. Like because I post crap to TikTok, and you want those to be super quick and because it's a time lapse, so it's still a quick sketch, and you want it to be like under a minute. So come on, switch. There we go. So like this is one that I did. I don't even think I posted this. It's to Twitter or anything. So yeah, so like just a quick sketch. So there's a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I'll sell this, but I'll sell it with like do I have any more in here? No, probably not. But I'll sell it with other crap,
Yeah, I kind of sold all my like, especially last auction. I kind of sold all my just piles of, like, I just grabbed a pile of sketches and like sold them. They weren't even of anything in particular. So
yeah, but see, that's kind of what I sell though. The stuff that's just I put all of it away. But like, cause the thing is, then you get people, and I'm not saying that, but you get Irene in there who does do warm up sketches, but they're so good.
Yeah.
That it's like, that should sell for like 150. It's insanely detailed, but that's just because she's fast. That's not her fault. But and people are a sucker for boobs. So she likes to draw the ladies, and she draws them nice. I like Plegel. His artwork sells, I think, pretty good. I don't really draw, dude. I don't draw a lot of like booby chicks. I draw a lot of twisted women. I don't know. Maybe it's because women are twisted.
Yeah, they are.
I draw what I see. I draw the truth. Do you think you set the bar by selling stuff on the cheap?
Yeah, I think. Do you think you set the bar by selling stuff cheap, so it's just expected now?
Well, that's the thing, though. It's not expected. Cause like I said, dude, Irene sells pieces for like $200-$300 on those auctions. Rod Looper, he sold something for like, I think, $1,000 almost. So I wanted it to be expected that it was going to be cheap, because it was supposed to just be sketches or like warm up sketches. Now, if they happen, it's an auction. You can't control what's going to happen. So I told everybody on the first auction, like when we were promoting it and stuff like that, as we were going around, I told everybody, this is a low end auction. As I told artists this, it's a low end auction. Don't go in thinking you're going to make hundreds and hundreds of dollars, because this is just a low end auction. It's for the fans. And so I told every creator that was thinking of signing up, that was interested or whatever. I'm like, this is just to get, clean out your spaces and give the fans some original art that they can't get on campaigns because they can't afford it. So it was supposed to be expected. I think the unexpected came from with the high-end stuff. And so now people are slightly expecting high-end stuff. And so they're not really bidding on the low-end stuff because they're saving their money. So people that could lose out on potentially getting a maybe total of like $150 for like 3 pieces total, which is cheap, but it's still not bad for 3 hours of bidding, and maybe took you 20 minutes to draw a thing. They're losing out on that. So, but like I said, it's an auction. I can't control what happens.
Can't control it.
I can't control the crowd. I go in, like, my whole purpose is to just, if people like my artwork, and I have stuff on my campaign though that's like, people can't afford $300 for an original page, but they can afford $30, $40, $50 for a sketch. So that was the whole reason for it. That's what I want. What other people going and trying to get out of it, that's not.
Yeah. Well, I think there was like a couple people that got like $1,000 or something. Yeah. And I think that just like shocked all because I think especially on the first one, like I was thinking like what you just said, like, yeah, just like little, and then you see like these people getting like we're like, oh, I didn't know it was this kind of thing,
Even though they did know, yeah. Even though they did know, they full out knew. Like, you knew, I told you.
Yeah, and so like Rob Willis is getting like $800, or you're like, oh wow, well, okay.
in his defense, he did start out at 0.
Yeah, he did.
So he did start out low, and he even knew it was low. People just.
What was weird is like his single illustrations were going for like $1,800, right? But then he sells like 5 graveyard shift to full pages for like $300.
Yeah.
That's nuts, dude. That's nuts, dude. It's like way more work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
that was.
I think he's got the same mindset I do. It's just sitting there. Like, I'm not going to frame it. I'm not going to hang it up. What good is it doing? At most, I'll give it to a friend, and that's just giving it away. So if it's just sitting there, I might as well make a couple bucks. So graveyard shift pages, fine, whatever. They're just sitting there. I'm not using them.
That's what I did when I drew traditional. It either ended up in the garbage or just like in a big stack of. I just like throw them to the side in a big stack, So
yeah. So yeah, that, and like I said, dude, I got stuff that it stacks up after a while, and just I don't know where to put it. And I'm not gonna do anything with it. I won't throw it away ever, just because I know my friends would like it if they're good, especially.
Yeah.
Like I could just give them to a friend for a birthday or something like that. But yeah, dude, they're just sitting there, so I might as well at least sell them. Yeah. So, and if you're someone like Rob Willis who is in high demand, you're gonna get big money for it, almost no matter what. But that's what kind of ruins the stream.
I don't even know if he even has like cheap sketches too. Well, then again, a lot of people are there only to like. I've had the misfortune of being right behind Rob Willis.
Yeah, dude, that's where you suffered. Yeah.
And so, like, they would be there only to get Rob Willis. That's the only reason they're even on the auction. And so, once he goes, everybody leaves.
Yeah, everybody's done. Yeah.
Yo, you know that awesome thing Rob Willis just showed? Well, here's my hunk of shit. Can I get $5?
Yeah, if you're going after Rob Willis or you're on the same stream, like somebody like Rob Willis, or even Chubbs, Carl Stefan, people want Carl Stefan. So if I'm on the same panel, I'm like, I'm screwed because I want to bid on Carl Stefan too, or Irene. Everybody, and I'm not. It's a little bit of jealousy, I guess, but at the same time, you can't blame them. They're just good. They're just good at what they do. It's not their fault. So yeah, they have every right to be on that auction.
I'm not a huge fan of Irene because I like Irene. That's not that didn't come out right.
No, too late. Everybody's clipped.
No, clipped. I don't like that style of artwork. So
right,
because it's more like a manga,
manga
stuff, and I'm just not into that. But I can see where like there's so many fans of that kind of artwork that it'd be hard to be on the stream with her. Yeah. So.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I love being on a stream with Irene. She's full of energy. She's fun to riff off of. But I hate being on an auction with her because she just it's like forget about it. Forget about it. I'm not going to sell anything. And she's like, no, don't say that. It's like, okay, it's a reality. I'm like, it's not saying I suck. I'm just saying that your stuff is.
Well, plus she has a double whammy too, because she's a pretty girl and she draws good. So like she's got the double whammy factor. So yeah. So,
yep.
If you're on with her, they're not gonna have any money left.
She does start she starts her pieces off at a decent price, like at an affordable price for fans. It just skyrockets because people just get people like Nefarious Corvinus in there or somebody. It just goes.
That always happens. Like when I would try to get some on an EVS auction, it's impossible because like yeah, like you can't get anything if you only got like $200. You're not getting anything, you know.
Right.
That's like the starting bid. Like, crap, I'm already. And
this is what sucks. Like you mentioned, like Irene or Rob Willis or somebody like that. Even their sketches that are just literally it took them maybe 10 minutes will go for so high that you or me wouldn't. Like we can't afford that. It's just too much, and it's kind of a shame because it would be nice if somebody could just own like if you were to get Frege in there, and Frege, you see, he's quick. He can sketch something up in 10 minutes and make it look awesome, and it's a sketch for 10 minutes, but it'll sell for like $150, $200, and you're like,
I got lucky with Chubbs. I don't think I spent very much money, and I got
you did get lucky. But that's also because
really good pieces.
I couldn't keep bidding on it, and so you took it from me, dude. So yeah, but thank you for that piece though.
Well, this is awkward. That's not what's awkward. I'm just being honest from now on. I'm just gonna say whatever.
What was awkward? Oh, probably the Irene thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying
but that's not. You're just.
I don't like that style of artworart. That's
right. It's just a style that you don't like.
She draws great. She's very talented, and but that's just not my style. So I wouldn't spend that on that. But. Right. Like I'm more like Rob Willis. Like if I had that kind of money, I would probably buy a nice Rob Willis piece. So
what's up, Rizzo? We got Rizzo in the house, and we got a Shelby. We have a Shelby in the chat. Look at that. And a Rizzo. They come in a package deal. I didn't know if you knew that. Yeah, you can like somebody and just not be a fan of that art style. It's okay.
I mean, there's plenty of people that are not a fan of me
what's up,
as an artist or a person. So that's fine too.
Yeah, you're a deplorable individual. So,
but I figure if they're allowed to say what they think, I'm allowed to say what I think too, and I don't give a fuck.
Like I know, okay, Wolverine and we're friends. He doesn't like my art style. It's fine. I don't care. That's just not my style. Is not his particular taste. He likes that older 80s, like classic comic book 70s 80s vibe.
And also, you can not like a style, but you can be impressed. Like Irene's skill is amazing. Like you watch her sit there by hand and draw, all these creatures and stuff. That's amazing. That's super. You can admire someone's skill and not like their the style of
personality.
Artwork,
yeah.
So.
Artwork. Yeah.
Yeah.
Artwork, yeah.
And you can admire someone's artwork and their skill and not admire the person themselves. That's like the thing with the world today. Like everybody now everyone wants to like Morris Sadink is one of the most beloved children's book artists of all time, but he was a borderline pedo and a pretty much a horrible human being, grumpy homosexual pedophile guy like that. Yeah, and it was known in the circles, but at that time it wasn't like now where you really like push the artist in with his art. Like you could admire someone's art separate from the person, and with social media you can't do that anymore. So that's a problem too, I think. Like because there's a lot of great music and a lot of great art that's made by complete assholes and horrible human beings, but that doesn't make. I mean, and when you look at the great masters, probably a lot of them guys were complete fucking assholes too. But you don't, you don't know their personality, so you don't put it in with the art. You can appreciate the art separate from the artist. So I think that's a big problem with the world.
A lot of people have a hard time when it comes to artists. They have a hard time differentiating the art from the artist, and vice
And
versa.
I hate that you can't say you don't like something just because, they're comic straight. You can't say that you don't like. No, I can say that I think they're a good person. They have a lot of skill, but I don't like their artwork. And and that shouldn't, and people should be able to take that too. You gotta, if you're an artist, you should be used to taking some kind of criticism or used to people not always liking what you do.
Can't. Yeah, not everybody's gonna like everything you do, or not everybody's gonna like your stuff. It's impossible to have everybody like your stuff.
I mean, I colored that Cyberbird Frog for Matt Bahr, and even though a lot of the fans really liked it, I know that Matt Bahr didn't really like the way I colored it, and that's just how things are. Sometimes people don't like what you do, and you can't help it. People have different tastes, so. But that's cool. It doesn't hurt my feelings because I'm able to take criticism. So it's
called being. You mean because you're an adult? Is that why?
Oh, I'll grow up. I growed up.
I'll grow up. A to the Izzo. Yeah.
And then a lot of people emailed me and they loved that piece of Cyberfrog art that he did.
So, I thought it was awesome, man. I did. I dug it.
So it's just taste. It's like you can have you can have your own personal opinion. You can like stuff and dislike stuff that other people don't like. You don't have to be part of the pack. You don't have to be a sheep. That's a problem with the country right now. There's a whole lot of sheep out there.
Sheeple.
It's like I'm loving right now seeing a lot of people that were anti-war for 20 or 30 years just turn into warmongers overnight. Overnight, it's like war, let's kill up some people, war. Overnight, when 30, 40 years you've been against it, you just change your whole mentality because you're bah. The shepherd swung his stick and you changed the direction. Yeah, don't be a sheep, be a wolf. You're allowed to have your own free thoughts and like things that other people don't like and dislike things that other people like. You're allowed to do that, And you can still be a decent person and not be a dick about it too. So that's the thing too. You don't have to hurt people's feelings and stuff. Like I said, you can.
From the king of dicks.
Yeah, and this is the king of assholes saying this.
Yeah.
Not even I know that. I'm 3/4 asshole on my mother's side, so.
A lot of quarters.
Quarter gay on my dad's side, so.
Just a little. Probably gonna end it soon. I don't think Christopher John's coming.
I mean, we haven't been taken off. We said a lot of bad words and a lot of stuff that
you showed
that people don't
copyrighted
like.
material. Yeah,
we showed copyrighted material, and they didn't even take us off, man.
They didn't take us off.
Yeah, they didn't care. No.
And my thumbnail is a kind of suggestively violent. It's a noose.
What are you trying to say by that?
See, exactly my point. So it can be taken many ways.
I'm gonna read in between the lines.
You can read between anything, and it's hanging around. See what I mean? See what I did there? So there you go. Still not taken down. You know why? You stay small. Stay small channel. Under the radar. Under the algorithm.
And you can say whatever you want.
You can say whatever you want. Do whatever you want. Be who you want to be.
No one's gonna see it. Nobody cares.
Say what you want to say. Be who you want to be. The Addams Family.
Yeah.
The Addams Family.
MC Hammer.
Everybody go follow Ink Spots. His Twitter's in the description below.
I'm on Twitter.
He's on Twitter. It's in the description. Frog G's coming out soon. He'll be on that. I don't know. What else are you on right now? Do you have anything?
Frog G. I am working on Metal Man Rock Boy. I'm doing a cover for Mark Polton's comic that's coming up that I'm sure he'll announce once I finish the cover.
What about the Nova Terra book, or what was it?
Oh, yeah. I did a cover for Nova Terra, which is a great black and white comic
Tales
magazine.
of Nova Terra. Isn't that what it is?
Tales of Nova Terra. It's in the same style of the classic Savage Sword of Conan magazine used to be. Oversized black and white. And it's really beautiful artwork in there.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's almost funded. It's about, I think it was $400 away. So.
Oh, nice.
Good. If you guys want to check that out, it's going to be really nice. It's I painted a great cover for it. And the interiors by Joe Ball and... who else was in there? Doodle Bags is in there. There's just a lot of great art. Passion for Drawing put together a great team on that book. So if you guys want to go check that out, it's over on IGG active right now, and it really is going to be a good looking book.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I backed that feature tier, I believe, like the high tier. So
yeah,
awesome. Yeah, and everybody knows Absolute Book 2. Back it. First appearance of Frog G. So if you want to get Frog G's first appearance, I highly recommend it. Plus, great story. Matt Bahr even liked it. Read it while he pooped. So yeah, he read book 1 while he pooped.
That is high praise. He read it while he turded.
Yeah, and he didn't. His legs went numb. So that's how good it was. He didn't even want to get up, and that's not good for your colon. So
not good for it at all.
Yeah. His colon is going to suffer because of me, and you know what? It brings me joy. So everybody back it. You can get Absolute Book 1 first printing as an add-on or in a tier, and it's a good story. It wraps this up. It's at the printers right now. So yeah, cool beans. All right, hail the chat. Have a good night.